lights are getting put in. And then the stage ended up costing about $700 more than what we were. Yeah, because the way you think a stage would be built would be like a deck, just rafters going one direction and then some braces and stuff like that. No, it was all modular boxes put in place and then nailed together. Not the best. So when we broke into it, we were like, wait, we can't fix these. They're fucking garbage.
Yeah.
And we ended up having to literally rebuild actual, like there were, because the original idea was just to brace it up, put in new feet, and just there you go. That's perfect. Redeck it. We'll be good. Yeah.
And redo everything.
But we did add a foot, so it's a foot deeper, and that 1 foot is a shit ton of space. It doesn't seem like it, but it is. And then to the right, that staircase coming up, the side door, it's bigger. So because the old one came out the door, this one is as wide as the door frame, and then the stage has been brought up to it as well. So the stage is bigger right there, and the staircase is bigger.
Badass.
Yeah.
What about the backstage area? Is that just still a little weird?
We did the landing. That landing right there, you know how it was just like a fucking trampoline? Not a single nail, not a single screw, not a single center support, just 4 2x4s like this with 4 legs. That's all it was, like a table.
Wow.
Uh-huh. And that shit lasted for 30 years.
Somehow, yeah.
I don't get it.
30 plus, right?
Nah, well, 30 years is next year.
Okay.
What was it
For
called?
Vino's, DMZ.
That was what it was called before?
In the 80s. I didn't know that either.
I just remember it just being Vino's.
Yeah,
You know
me
what kind
too.
of sound they're putting in there yet?
They're just, they're reconing it. They're reconing the speakers.
Okay,
Because,
so
the speakers aren't bad. They're
True.
good concert speakers. They're just got bad cones. So they're going to recone all the bad ones.
Yes.
They're hanging up lights, and the lights are the moving type. They have motors and shit in them, so they'll be able to actually, like,
Awesome.
have a light show. They're taking down all the, the bullshit par cans and those LED, like those shit LED bars, like, you know. Yeah. I mean, it's, it's coming along, though. The stage is fucking sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. We painted it. We painted it. So dropped the lumber off Saturday, like midnight, because there was a band in the Artifice.
Played.
Was the last band to play on it.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. They did a cover of Roller Coaster from the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was ridiculous. And then dropped it off. Then Sunday we worked 15 hours. Yeah. 15. Then went back Tuesday after work, worked another from 6 to 1 a.m. And then Friday night went back and painted it.
You painted it too?
Mm-hmm.
Black?
Yeah.
Nice.
Matte black.
Nice.
It looks awesome. And then
I can't wait to see it.
yeah, dude. Anyway, I guess we can officially start.
Yeah.
Usually with one of these here. Y'all can drink if you want. You don't have to if you don't want to. I'm gonna, because I'm a little sore. Worked 80 hours this week.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. So what's up, guys? Ashes of Augustine in the house.
Yay.
Yay. Tommy, Joe, and Devin, at least.
We're man down.
We're man down, yeah.
Man down.
He couldn't make it. Everybody be sure to talk into the microphone. These things move. You can get it right where you want it. Whatever's comfortable. So, what do you guys want to talk about? The good old days?
Oh, man.
That's fine with me. I'm trying to remember the good
or
old
about how
days.
y'all were fucking Goliaths.
Goliaths.
Dude, to me you were. Shit, to everyone else you were.
Really?
Come on, man. Setting fucking standards over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did. It's okay to be modest, though. But,
Burn ourselves out to the fucking ground.
well,
I
that's
like it.
isn't that the way it goes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get too fucking much and too busy and try to do too many things, and then it just goes bye-bye.
Yeah. Everybody starts.
We were all right. We just wanted to have fun. That was it.
Yeah.
And we had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
That's what I was actually thinking about this today, because I try to think of talking points, and I was thinking how you guys embodied the don't give a fuck nature live so soon. But what I wanted to, what was unique to y'all's thing is it was so soon. Y'all just you like came out and then it was just like immediately like we're just gonna do what we want. Let's just have fun. Whereas like my bands, it took a long time to learn that lesson. We're all so serious and
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know.
Well, we practiced for a whole year before we even played our first blood.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Fresh blood.
Fresh blood. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
We ended up having to play 2 because Fletcher was like,
We did too, dude. Yeah.
Sam was like, they're okay. They need a little bit of.
and as far as being wild on stage, I mean, we gotta give that to Devin.
Yeah. Throw down award over
He
here.
pushed us. And
I think
pushed
I made
us.
them come out of their shell.
Yeah,
little
he
bit.
did. He had a big part of that. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you
They
have to
didn't
convince
have a choice. They had to move or they get hit by the headstock.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
them? Okay.
Yeah.
Dodging.
Did you do it on purpose? Would you hit them
Oh,
on purpose?
yeah.
Okay. I used to do that same shit.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, it was. I didn't hit them on purpose, but I definitely.
He wasn't watching out.
No, I was not watching out for them at all.
Yeah, my first band,
There was some hard hits too.
Yeah.
just land right into like I was getting
Yeah.
bulldozed. Hell yeah.
There were some hard falls too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So what'd you do? Were you in something before that then? That you learned that
Oh,
from, or
man.
just
Was-
from watching other bands?
Ava Braun.
Oh, I've been in.
Ava Braun. Whoa.
Yeah,
I haven't heard that
yeah.
name in forever.
Yeah.
Effect. Temper effect.
Holy
Temper
shit.
Effect.
Was that with who was in that band? Was that Mitch?
No.
Nick Williams.
Nick.
Williams.
Nick.
Chad Hart.
Man, I remember seeing that band, but I don't remember much.
Jerry.
Jerry.
And
yeah.
and then Mark.
And Mark. Yeah, Marcus.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Man, that was
Holy
way,
crap.
way back.
Yeah. Ashes. See, everything else I was doing. I was doing a lot of lead vocal stuff, and
Right.
it was pretty challenging. So like going from that to being able to play bass,
Mhm.
just like, man, I'm gonna rip shit. You know.
Yeah. Isn't bass so freeing?
Oh man,
Isn't it
it's
so
so
freeing?
much fun?
Yeah. I was talking to my friend, y'all know Justin, right? Justin Cole.
Yeah,
I was talking
yeah.
to him the other day about that because we both played bass in a band. I was like, honestly, I think that's my favorite
Yeah,
thing I've ever done in a band.
it was some of my favorite times.
So y'all are coming up. You said you practice. How often did y'all practice? I want to know that too.
3 days a week.
I knew it.
That's
I
that's
fucking
what it
knew
was.
Tuesdays,
Thursdays, and Sundays.
Like 6 hours.
Oh fuck! At a time?
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of foosball playing and
Okay.
Mel running around fucking mooning everybody and pranking folks.
Right.
Yeah.
Quite the prankster. Three. I knew y'all did because y'all were way too tight to just be average.
Yeah, we'd burn through 2 or 3 sets of practice.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit.
Complete.
Yeah.
I missed that. Y'all are all in. Are y'all on bands now?
Yeah.
You and Joe are doing something.
Yeah, we're doing
Yeah.
And then
and
what are you in?
I'm doing my own. I'm doing Veil, and then I'm doing my own stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I knew
yeah.
you did your own thing. I didn't know if you were like in a band or whatever.
Yeah.
Veil.
I mean, yeah.
Are y'all doing shows at all?
We let's see. We opened up for Seether at
Oh,
the end
hell
of
yeah.
last year.
Yeah.
But I've been we've been kind of on hiatus, writing new record and
Okay.
stuff like that.
I
And
gotcha. We're doing that right now. I know the feeling.
yeah,
I kind of don't like it though because I'm more of a performer. So writing to me gets a little.
yeah.
really.
Yeah, my brain starts to kind of wander off, and I'm
That's
like,
my favorite part.
"Is it really?"
I
Yeah,
like, I like
I like
recording
writing.
and writing. Shows are like, oh god, I have to be around people.
Yeah. I'm the opposite. Yeah, I much prefer being in the venue.
I'm very introverted.
Yeah, a lot of people are, man.
Yeah.
What about you, Joe? Favorite part? You like the recording too?
Ugh.
You did have a
I
studio
get
for a
stressed
while.
out with recording because I'm trying way too hard.
Yeah.
Me too. Yep.
Yeah. It's all in your head.
Yeah, it is.
You're against yourself. It
Like-
sucks.
So in the early days, when did y'all finally come out? Was it 03?
03.
Okay,
October 03.
October of 03.
Me, John, and Joe got a room at the Roosevelt Red Brick building.
Mm-hmm.
We got the smallest,
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
smallest room, of course. And then we had Cole. Remember Cole?
I do slightly. Yeah.
Came in and did vocals for a while. And then Mel ran his ass out of there somehow. I don't know.
Better maybe.
Like a competition kind of
Right.
thing.
Right. Just wanted it a little more.
Yeah.
Well, he just wanted to come up there and hang out and check out what was going on. And next thing you know, Cole's screaming, and then Mel picks up a mic and starts screaming along with him.
Mm-hmm.
That went on for a few practices.
Typical Mel.
Oh yeah, I can
then-
do it better.
And then finally Cole was like, hey man, I don't know if I'm okay with the idea of 2 screamers.
Right.
And I was like, I don't think we are either, you know. And I'll leave some of the story out of it, but we ended up going with Mel.
Right.
Yeah.
What an interesting way to work your way into a band.
Well, we didn't want to do like the more hardcore stuff
Right.
back then because Cole was all about that. And we're like, that's cool and all, but I'm trying to do this metalcore thing.
You know, it wasn't really that different with me, was it?
No, you just.
I was next door. What band was I in next
Ava
door?
Braun. across
Was it
the
Ava
hall.
Braun? Yeah.
Was this the Donaghy building?
No.
Yeah.
Well, they were.
No, that was
'Cause I
after.
was in
Yeah.
the- I had a couple of practice joints in the Donaghy building or
Yeah.
whatever.
He had Timberfect there, and I used to
Yeah.
go there and hang out. That was awesome, by the way.
Devin didn't ask to be in the band.
Oh,
He brought his gear over in their room and just set
Started
up.
playing.
I'm serious. That's how it happened.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Wait, what did happen? I don't remember.
Norton left.
Norton
Our
left.
first bass player.
Okay,
Jason, shout
okay.
out Lower. And
Sometimes I felt like maybe I pushed him out too, but I don't think I did.
gladly.
Yeah.
Love you, buddy, but you know. And here comes Devin. Set his shit up, and we're like, well, I guess he's in the band.
Hell yeah.
I think I specifically bought a bass rig for you guys.
You did?
Yeah.
Yep.
I went out and bought a bass rig and was like, I'm playing.
Yep.
Shit, dude.
Dude, it was on from there. It was crazy.
So you could probably kind of see something was going to be special about it.
Oh yeah, man. It was fun. It was different than what I was doing. Ava Braun was really technical. It was a lot of work on my end, vocally. And I just wanted, I think at the time I was also doing Temper Effect and
Ava Braun.
and Ava Braun. And so I just wanted something that was like just easy, but
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. That's one thing y'all embodied a lot that I admired a lot was the fun aspect. Like that show on the floor where they had a stage and you were like, fuck that. No.
What was that?
Dude, it was at some church thing.
We did
and
that
remember
all
that,
the time.
that little bitty band with the, not little bitty band, but the little kids. And now they're adults. Like they stayed a band for fucking ever. Them kids grew up in that band. Iodicea or something like that. Their drummer was like fucking 8 at the time.
I don't remember.
I
that.
don't.
Was this in
There was a huge green room. Huh?
Russellville? Was it Russellville?
No,
No,
I think it
Jonesboro.
Jonesboro.
No, I thought it was Cabot.
Maybe it was Cabot.
Oh, that
I get those
church?
two. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They brought us like pizzas and shit.
yeah,
and then
had
you
the
guys were,
basketball in there.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the
Odysseia?
Is that the
That's
one that was right off
Iodicea or
the like
Odysseia?
right when you pull into?
Yeah, by John's house, like across the street.
Oh
Right.
wow, yeah, okay.
right, and there was like the stage. There was a stage, a big one with
Yeah.
lights and everything, and they were like, "Nah,
We're too cool.
yeah, no, we're gonna play on the floor." After everyone else had played, they were like, "We're gonna do our own thing," and it was awesome. Circle pit around the band.
Yeah.
that was a first for me.
I don't remember any of this.
Oh wow. No, I don't.
I'm not either.
Dude, this shit was wild, man.
I remember being there and playing
Right.
basketball. That's about it.
Maybe the pizza.
Maybe the lights went out or something.
Huh? I don't know about the sound went out for sure.
Okay.
Yeah. The I don't think that was the lights. I think the PA
Okay, went out.
I
Yeah.
vaguely remember, like little snippets. That's
yeah,
it.
right. Well, what's some of y'all's favorite snippets? Because I mean, y'all did a fucking lot. You know, y'all were supposed to go on tour with us and then bailed out on us. And
Yeah,
I'm
what
just kidding. Yeah, but that did happen. But I'm
What
just
happened with
making
that?
jabs.
What happened with that?
Somebody got sick or something. It was like, oh, y'all legitimately couldn't go.
Okay.
It wasn't just y'all were like, fuck this.
It was
Man,
probably John.
I really can't remember. It was,
I'm gonna blame it on
I'm blaming
John
John.
because he's not
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, if you're listening, it's all your
John,
fault.
you got it, buddy.
Now, something did happen because y'all, it was like the week before, man. It wasn't like something where y'all
Weird.
were just like because Sam booked the whole fucking thing. And then
Yeah.
it was supposed to be the two bands. And then like the week before it was go time, we were like, well, is there still a tour? And so they called around to all the places and they were like, yeah, we'll still.
I think I remember stuff about that.
No recollection.
I remember it, but I just don't remember the details.
I don't
Yeah,
remember many of them either.
Was it My Hands to War?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it wasn't it because some of the venues were kind of sketchy on
money, probably.
Yeah, on money and stuff like that. We weren't getting a lot of guarantees or anything. And
Oh yeah, there was only one guarantee, I think. For
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
That's
I remember that.
We
now.
only got paid one time. Everything
Oh,
else
man.
was merch. But I mean, we fucking killed it in merch. We sold, I think, everything.
Really?
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
So
McDonald's for y'all.
I mean,
Yeah.
it worked out well. No, I was smart and built a portable grill like thing, and we would show up and it had a built-in sink and everything. So all I needed from a venue was a outlet and a water hose.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
And we would go to
Smart
Walmart.
thinking right there.
Yeah, we
man.
would go to Walmart and just spend like $8 and we
Yeah.
would all eat. Yeah, we had a lot of
Burgers.
pasta and hot dogs,
That's
but
amazing.
Did you guys ever get to play at the Get Down in Jonesboro?
no.
It's like a
Jonesboro?
Yeah, it was like
Y'all
a music
remember that?
store. Yeah, I remember that.
Fuck, no,
Had
I
a
never heard
very,
of it.
very small stage.
It was a music
Like the
store.
old parlor stage?
Oh, whoa.
It was a guitar store.
Yeah. Had guitars on the wall. And
I think so.
In
I think.
Jonesboro?
yeah.
Yeah.
I remember being like
Right downtown.
terrified that we were going to play so loud, like the Les Pauls would fall off.
When you were worried about Les Pauls, now
Yeah,
they're
they're-
out of business.
Yeah, now they're blaming us for it.
Yeah.
When we first got there, we were all nervous. We were like, nobody's going to want to see us or anything like that. And the promoter, there was like, pretty much everybody here is to see you guys. And we were like, no.
Like, how the hell?
And then we get up in there, and the stage is so small that they had to put the cabs on stage and play on the ground.
I actually have a picture of it.
Yeah, and then there was this huge. It's like different towns have different things. Like Jonesboro was nothing but circle pits. That's all they ever wanted to do out there. And John's out there. John's grinding on the guitar,
Yeah.
and people are just slapping him on the head way by. Yeah, I mean, not on purpose, but I mean, they're just busting him up, knocking him around, and all that kind of stuff. I mean, it was incredible.
There was no room, so he got caught in the mix.
He got busted up a few times.
Yeah.
Isn't it weird how when you're making waves, you don't see them until it's like over? Like you show up to a spot you've never been in there, like everyone's here to see you, and you're like, how is that possible?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
fucking crazy,
Yeah.
dude.
And was the early days of the internet too?
Oh, yeah.
Like super early?
Yeah,
Like
we didn't
fucking-
even get...
Like MySpace and Zynga.
it was
and all
definitely
that
MySpace, but
Oh,
we
we
didn't
had-
even put anything online or anything. Like,
until
like-
later, right?
No, we don't have like a website.
yeah, no website. There was no...
We just use social media.
there was no iTunes. There was no... You know,
Right,
none of
yeah.
that, man.
That shit barely existed.
Yeah.
We had
And-
MySpace, and that's about it.
That's about it.
Yeah.
And y'all were able to do all that, commotion. Y'all made a lot of commotion
Yeah.
in other places, but y'all were so fucking good. I'm so happy y'all are here. Y'all were so fucking good. It was ridiculous.
We were the ones going around to other concerts and all kinds of other places and venues and sticking up flyers
Yeah,
everywhere.
the old school way. Dude, that
Oh,
shit
yeah.
still works, man. I try to tell people now, like, hey, Facebook and all, it's cool to like get a grasp on who's coming, but that physical flyer on a wall,
Yeah.
man, it
does-
still
it
goes
does
a
make a
long
difference.
way.
Yeah, it adds
Yeah.
another element to it.
It really does. And it's almost so nostalgic. People almost are like, oh, really? A fucking flyer you're doing? Yeah.
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 You're working hard.
Yeah. I'm putting in the man hours. I'm still poor. Please come to the show.
Yeah, we did a lot of footwork.
Y'all did do a lot of footwork, but on top of the footwork, you had the show, like everything matched, Like you worked hard off the stage as hard as you did on the stage,
Yeah.
and y'all not always had new shit, but y'all were consistent, at least for most of it.
We tried, yeah.
Yeah.
We could have done a better job on releasing music that was more professional.
Oh,
was
dude,
expensive.
Now,
It was-
at the
was-
beginning,
yeah,
we
we had
had
that same
some better
issue.
sounding stuff
right.
with the stuff that Devin recorded.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started dabbling with it, and I just goofed it all up. It was
Yeah.
horrible.
Yeah.
And I thought it was so cool at the time.
Of course. Yeah, in the moment, it's like, dude, I mic the kick drum. It sounds like a kick drum. It's like, yeah, but it sounds like a shitty kick drum. Yeah.
Fruity Loops, baby.
And then,
That's what we used.
so how many were you in the band the whole time?
No.
Yeah. Because
No.
then Patty came along.
Joe
Yeah.
kicked me out.
Yeah, Joe kicked him out.
No, wait. Was he forced to? Was it one of those band things where like, not it? Joe, you got to do it?
Probably, yeah. I just remember Tommy walking outside with me to pack up my stuff, and he's like,
Aw.
sorry, man.
Sorry, man.
I'm pretty sure I was bawling.
Hey, to be
Yeah,
fair,
a little bit.
it was
Isn't it
supposed
the
to be
worst?
a group effort.
Oh.
And everybody chickened out.
Yeah, everyone did. They totally pointed.
They put
at
it
him.
on it,
Yep.
not it. Yeah, dude, it happens, man.
Yeah.
I knew he was going to bring that up.
Well, we're all here now. Clearly, water under the bridge.
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No, I think I was just at that time towards the end. I was in 3 other bands,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
think it was just taking a toll.
Too much.
And, yeah, and I got to a point where I was coming in, practicing, and leaving. Like I didn't really interact that
Yeah.
much anymore, and so yeah,
Yeah,
so
I feel those woes.
yeah,
We've been there a time or two when in various other bands, and I've been that guy too. I think about 3 years ago, I was in 5 fucking bands.
yeah.
So it's like show up, do the thing. Okay, bye. I'm tired. I got to do practice tomorrow with another
Yeah.
band. You know.
I don't know how y'all can do that.
Oh, I was doing.
Well, dude, yeah. Well, that's what kind of broke me was I was like, I've got 60 songs in my head that I'm having to play every week, and then when one of the bands has a show, I have to do that again.
Yeah.
It's like, damn.
Yeah.
You know, it gets to you. It really does.
That was when Morningside was doing quite a bit.
Oh, yeah.
and,
I remember that. Yeah.
And
That's right. You and Jim.
I was having to practice every day, 2 practices a day with 2 different bands, and I had a job. So I still lived in Hot Springs, but I worked in Little Rock full time, and I'd get off at 4:30. I'd be at this practice from what was it, like 6 to 8 or 9, and
yeah.
then the next one would be like 9 to 1, and then I would drive
And then have
home
to go home and
do it
wake
all
up.
over
Oh,
again.
shit. Yeah, that'll make you dead inside.
Yeah,
Oh, my God.
yeah, it was pretty
Can't hold those
taxing.
pins.
Yeah, I did that this week. I bit off more than I could chew this week for sure.
Yeah.
I know, man. And it's band practice. I think the perfect amount of bands is 2. I think 2 is my number.
I can't do it, man.
I'm only doing one.
I can
Yeah.
just focus.
Yeah.
I like to focus on one, man.
How old are you now?
35.
Oh well, yeah, you still got it then. I don't know.
Well, one's I sing and play guitar, and then
Yeah,
one's
yeah.
drums. So I'm not doing the same thing
Oh yeah, that's different.
over and over. So my brain can have like a switch, you know.
Sure, yeah,
And we only practice once for each band a week.
okay.
So it's not like I'm like 3 times. I fucking wish. I missed it. My first band, dude, we were a 3-day-a-weeker band. I missed that. That was the best. You get tight as a motherfucker.
Yeah.
yeah,
And but now at this age, I'd probably be like, yeah, we know these songs.
Yeah.
Like back when you're like not the best musician, you know, you're like, oh, I got to better keep hammering this into my brain.
yeah.
I still have that problem.
It's true.
But I mean, we just wrote a song Wednesday night, had band practice, and I was like, all right, let's keep going. It was like 2.5 hours, and it was a long practice. We usually only do the standard, you know, play the fucking songs and then go home.
Right.
Yeah,
We don't do a lot of dilly dallying.
right on.
We do a lot of dilly dally.
Oh yeah,
Even still with y'all's, how's y'all's new stuff going? How's that coming?
It's coming along.
It's starting to just be a riot.
Yeah. It's getting serious.
It's growing into something that we didn't
Okay.
think was going to happen.
So are y'all letting it be organic in its in your
yeah.
approach?
100%.
Just let it craft itself.
We just go in there as a group and write as a group live.
How's Cody doing? I had no idea he was in your band. That's amazing.
Dude's awesome.
He's great.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love Cody.
That's the first time I met him.
Really?
Yeah, I just came to the door. He's like, hey. I was like, come on in, bass player.
Y'all have this weird thing where people just, yeah, I'm here for the band. Be like, shit, all right, these other 9 people are here too. Let's just, Slipknot 2. No, I'm just kidding. That was a bad joke.
And then we got James
James.
Bounce.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Be ready for his lyrics.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Holy shit.
Holy shit is
Yes.
right.
Hey, if you guys are doing it, anything y'all touch, I'm just like, I'm ready. I'm ready.
It's wild. Tyler's fucking riff lord.
The Riff Lord.
The riff lord.
Shout out Tyler.
Yeah.
Well, he always has been, right?
Riff Factory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It amazes me.
Yeah.
He'll just be sitting there goobing around. Fucking metal song right here. I'm like,
Yeah.
damn.
But you can keep up. See, I can't do that shit. I'm not a strong guitar player.
And his gear, his tone sounds like a chainsaw.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, he's got some.
Just like rip, just like it's cutting through
Ripping
shit.
mids.
Yeah.
I mean, it's awesome.
Are y'all doing this new thing? Have you maybe this new shit bands are doing where it's just a wall a fucking sound. Y'all kind of did that back in the Ashes days,
Yeah.
where everything's cranked up just a little bit more. But I just saw a band, Ether, and it was the loudest shit I've ever seen. And I don't even think they were mic'd. And I was like, God, man, my ears fucking hurt.
Yeah.
Well,
It couldn't be
as
age
far as
too, but-
amps, they're probably just gonna have one each.
Yeah.
Half
But-
stacks
Yeah.
or full stacks. Because I
Just
remember
halves,
back in the day
Yeah,
it
it
was.
I still have my same rig.
Is
Really?
it the same one?
Exact same.
Yeah.
Wow.
Didn't you used to rock a full stack?
Mm-mm.
No?
I wasn't that rich.
I think we set it up like a
That
few
extra
shows.
cabinet.
Do what?
I think we set it up that way for a few shows.
What,
I remember
not
a
We had
full
downtown-
stack?
tagged people's cabs.
Yeah.
Just-
I
like
thought I
for
remember a
look.
downtown show where I remember you having to like reach up
Oh, I'm sure.
to
Yeah.
plug the shit in.
That's probably just borrowing somebody.
Probably, yeah.
I want a full stack tonight.
Yeah, man. Loud as fuck.
On some bricks.
Yeah. Oh shit. So when back in the day, because it was back in the day now, it was a Wednesday. When you dudes, did y'all ever mean to do any of that? Was it on purpose, or were y'all just kind of going with the flow? I've always wondered that.
As in,
Was it like, because y'all, I mean, y'all did some tours. You had the album. What was that last album y'all did? That was
Through the fire.
yeah, right. Is that
well,
right?
that or the last legit one, War Within the Shadows.
That's it.
Oh,
And
yeah.
y'all are doing like big moves. Y'all are making big moves like a big band, and y'all got a nice, following. There's proof is in the photos. You can look at all the photos from the downtown days, Vinos.
Yeah.
Was it a calculated approach, or was it just kind of like, shit, this is okay?
No, I don't think it was very calculated. More on Samantha Allen. Shout out.
Yeah,
She was our manager for a
Yeah.
while, and she pushed us like no other.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, she pushed a lot.
she pushed us hard.
I mean, like, flyer today, or I'm going to beat your asses.
Really?
We're like, okay.
Like go
We don't want
pass
the
out
Sam
flyers?
foot.
She had the Sam foot.
The Sam foot?
But yeah. Like, we'd be on tour, and, like, we'd have to go make copies somewhere and go flyer.
And
Like
she
for
went on
that
tour
show
with
For
us.
that
that
day?
show that day, we'd go to the mall or
Oh yeah,
whatever. And just,
local music store,
yeah, just wherever you think there would be metalheads. And,
Hot Topic.
yeah. Just wherever we could find, whatever city it was.
What was your most memorable show or moment?
Misery Signal show.
Yeah.
Where Misery Signals opened up for us?
Yes.
What? Opened up for you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it was who else was it? La Gia.
Legia, with Blood Comes Cleansing,
Y'all were the headliner?
And Faith or Flames.
with Faith or Flame. Well, we got
Somehow, yeah. Somehow we were.
So this wasn't on. So y'all showed up thinking opening.
Yeah, we were going to open
somehow-
up for Misery Signals, and
Yeah.
then they opened up for us and was like,
something went wrong with the promoter and Sam.
yeah.
Well, there was a contract, and they weren't going to burn.
They weren't gonna, yeah.
Wasn't
break
it a
the contract.
time issue?
It had to be
Yeah.
these bands in order. And if you guys want to play, you're playing after Mystery Signals.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
So, so we get
What a
so we,
strange turn of events.
yeah. Well,
Yeah, it
dude,
was
we still
super-
loved it because even better when we were setting up on stage, the whole venue was leaving. you
Yeah.
know?
Oh,
Yeah.
But we start playing, and the next thing you know, some Misery Signals people come in.
They come
some-
back in.
with Faith or Flame. People come in, and they're just like right front and center,
Yeah.
Yeah.
checking us out. And then after that, we partied with them.
Yeah.
oh hell yeah.
Oh, Milwaukee, baby.
Oh god, that's what killed my grandfather.
Yeah,
That
Misery
shit's
Signals. That's
disgusting.
all they drink. I'm like, wow.
The beast.
Damn
It's
Canadians.
disgusting.
I
But yeah, that was
think,
my favorite show.
Well,
I
that's good. What about you, Devin? What about
I
what's your,
think the most memorable one for me was probably it was two because they connected, and it was the show that we played in Benton the night before we went on tour. I think
was it at the dojo?
it was in a weird. It was like in a park or something. Where was that?
Oh,
Wait,
Bryant.
was that here?
Was that Bryant?
was my
Okay.
thing? Rockstock.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's his
okay.
show.
Well,
I have a photo of you and Drew Garrison and him miming you with a broom, actually.
Oh wow!
From that night.
Right on. Well, I cracked 3 ribs that night.
You did.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and then we had to go on tour
The next day.
the next day, and
That's the year y'all blew all the power up.
Oh,
we blew the parallel.
Oh yeah.
okay.
We did that?
Oh, dude, the next day, that was the last one I ever did until like 3 years later. Then we did like one more, but it was okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. The next day we went because we had to go clean the park or we wouldn't get our deposit back, even though we were going to. So we go back, dude. There is a fucking line of electric trucks. Yeah, y'all fucking fricasseed the whole system. Yeah, it was.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
it is very awesome, and they didn't charge us for it.
Yeah.
Wow, I never knew that. That's crazy.
But then, that first show at the warehouse, is that what it was called?
The warehouse in
Where's that at?
Shreveport. Was that?
And
Shreveport?
I don't know where it was.
No,
it was
that
a
was-
huge warehouse, and the
Bossier.
stage was like,
Oh, that was in Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
was that Oklahoma?
Bartlesville.
Yeah,
Oklahoma.
okay.
We had to play
Where?
on that
Wait, what?
10-foot
Bartlesville, Oklahoma.
Bartlesville? That sounds like a place from Oklahoma.
Dude, it was
Yeah.
awful. It was so awful.
But yeah, I remember having to play. I played exactly the way I always did with
Right.
3 cracked
With 3
ribs, and I
cracked ribs.
remember it, man, because of that pain.
How did you crack your ribs?
Fell, didn't you?
I can't remember if I fell or if the bass hit into me, or I don't know what it was, but yeah, it was pretty wild. And then doing that whole that tour with cracked ribs, man.
In
Dude.
the middle of the summer with no AC.
Oh,
In
yeah.
a van with no air conditioning.
Man, Kansas can suck my ass right now. For real.
To be fair, Kansas can always suck an ass. There's
Dude,
not a lot
it's-
going on in
It's
Kansas.
the worst.
Yeah. I'm not a fan. Flat, nothing there. Oh, Kansas City, but that's it.
Well, yeah, we played
Yeah.
there too.
We were the only band that played on that stupid stage either.
Well, because we didn't get the memo.
Yeah, we didn't get the memo of being able to play on the ground.
There's this 10-foot stage.
Astronomically tall stage.
Oh, it was
Like
ridiculous,
the
man.
last Juanita's stage where it's eye fucking level.
Basically. But it was a little
It
taller
was
than that,
tall. It
actually.
was taller
Taller
than
than
that.
that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
You had to
Fuck
like
that.
people had to look up to see. I was like, there's no connection here.
Yeah.
I'm like,
What the
can
fuck?
people even see us?
Yeah, it was like a warehouse.
Of course, we were opening and we're like, we'll put stuff up there.
Yeah.
And then everybody else was like on the ground.
We got
were
this
like,
freaking concert
"Ooh."
stage
Yeah.
up there.
Right.
Then the next band steps up or plays right on the bottom of the
Yeah.
stage.
Yeah, probably.
Crowds all the way around them.
That's
I
where we
can't
learned
remember.
that.
But
Who
didn't
else
they?
That's where you learned it.
That's where-
I think
That's
we
smart.
talked about it though, didn't we? And there was a point where like the promoter was like, "No, you guys have to play on the stage or something like
He's
that."
probably being a jerk off. I can imagine.
It happens.
I think that's what it
man.
was.
It happens.
Who was there? The gentleman homicide?
Homicide, 12 gauge.
Oh,
what was
wow.
it? 12 gauge Valentine? Yeah. Faith of Flames and Blood Comes Cleansing. They were all on that one tour, kind of
Yeah.
going back and forth.
Yeah.
It was,
Damn.
There was a lot of folks there. They were playing football and shit.
Oh, yeah.
While we were playing, we're like, that's cool.
It was fun later when I was playing in Soul Embrace and we did that tour.
too.
It was fun meeting back up with Blood Comes Cleansing.
Yeah,
and,
still the same dudes. mostly?
It was, I think, yeah.
I thought they
And
switched singers or went back to their original singer.
I can't remember. I know, man, that dude was the funniest guy in the whole world.
Which one was it?
I'd have to look him
Oh.
up, but he was so funny, man.
Little
He's
skinny dude?
No, big guy, big, and
I know what you're talking about. Guitar player.
he was so funny. He was telling us all kinds of stories. I don't know what you can and can't say on this, but
Anything. I don't care. I don't edit shit.
he was telling me a story
I
about
blacked out drunk for 2 hours and kept that in too. So it's, you fucking
You
right.
did. Yeah, but genuine.
I sure did. Yeah, it was bad, bro.
yeah, he was telling me about this story. They're always fucking with each other while they're sleeping, and that was one of our rules. Remember that?
Don't fuck with me
Like,
while I
no one
sleep.
fuck with anyone while you're
I
asleep.
can appreciate that because I
Yeah.
wake up swinging.
Yeah.
Is that a rule?
It was
Yeah.
the rule.
Yeah.
Unless you're Mel.
So, anyways,
Joe's just polite. I just never did it.
He's
Oh,
always
it's an
sleeping.
option.
so yeah, he had a dude was asleep, had his head back and his mouth wide open. So,
Oh no.
so he
man.
got a hot dog
Oh.
because
Okay.
they carried meats and stuff,
yeah,
with them
of
in the
course.
cooler, and he got a hot dog and he unzipped his pants and put it in his pants and put it in his mouth. And dude woke up and he looked down and he goes, "Just go with it, brother."
Oh shit! First spit take. That's hilarious. Oh shit! Joe's dying. Here.
Joe spit up his beer.
There's Kleenex right there. Oh my god!
No, it went all over yourself.
Just holy shit!
That was great.
That was awesome.
That's great.
Oh, thanks, Joe.
Yep.
Joe got tickled.
It's okay. I got like 1,000 of those.
Man,
I'm crying right now.
Oh
I
god,
write pretty easily
that was good.
these days.
What?
Just like last night, I just laughed for probably 20 minutes straight
Uncontrollably.
until I was hurting, and I really can't tell the story why
No.
Oh, right.
because it's inappropriate.
Yeah.
Not crazy inappropriate, but I just don't want to throw somebody under the bus.
Right. That's okay. That's okay. Well, take things a little less serious, laugh a little more, that kind of shit.
God, I'm crying.
Man,
Yeah.
so what about that's fucking hilarious. That might be
He told me another story. I'm sad that I don't have my own stories to tell. I'm telling someone else's stories,
That's fine.
but it's so good that you have to share that stuff, man. He told me this one. He was playing a show and he shit his pants.
I haven't shit, but I've been so close. Let me guess,
take
Joe.
a
You
sip.
I
shit.
should have waited until he took another drink. But he told me he after the show he went outside and he's like he just had a mess, man, and there was no bathroom wherever they were playing.
Oh god.
And
God.
so he went out, and the only thing there was, he was out in this open field. And he was talking about how he had to take his pants off, and he took his underwear off and wiped his ass with the rest of his underwear and threw them out.
Oh, yeah, they're gone.
He's like, they're
Yeah.
done, dude.
Yeah.
They're done.
That's so nasty.
It's really funny, man.
It happens.
And he was just what makes it even better. He's
Killing Joe, man.
he's just like a good old boy, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Oh,
he
yeah.
had kind of had that accent.
drawl?
Yeah, he had
drawl.
that drawl, and he's just like, "Hell, man!" And he would always he'd tell stories like that. And it was so great.
God. The closest I ever came to pooping on live was at Juanita's.
First
I fucked up and ate. Yeah. I ate their food before I
Oh,
played.
yeah, don't
mistake,
ever.
dude. Mistake.
Oh, I've done that too.
one. Ooh.
And it was
Joe,
a
you always did that. You didn't
Yeah,
care what you
no.
were ingesting. You were just
Num num.
Yeah, I had to learn a couple of valuable lessons eating food before playing. You have
Yeah.
to really trust that shit.
yeah.
And that Juanita's food, it's not that it was bad, but God, it just ran right through you.
Yeah.
It was
Yep.
instant.
I
Must
think
be
I
the
ate-
goat cheese.
I mean, I ate like the salsa, but
Yep. Just eat the chips.
That's
man.
it.
That's
Chips
it.
and salsa. Stay away from the food until after the show.
Yep.
And then let them bring you that. They would cater, remember? They would have it in those tins. Here, everybody
Yeah.
eat this.
Yeah. Yeah.
I miss that place.
I
It's
miss that
south
place
on
too.
Main now.
which is
Have you
pretty
been there
cool,
yet?
actually. I
Have you
haven't
been there?
been, but I
It's-
see all the pictures. And
It's cool, but being in that room, it's really strange. It's just
Really?
like, wow. Because the stage is gone from the corner. And they
Oh
moved
yeah,
it
yeah,
over.
yeah. You're talking. It's like a restaurant.
It's a
thing,
restaurant,
right?
and it's
yeah,
fancy.
yeah,
There's people there in suits and shit, and it's like, what?
yeah,
Far, far removed from the old days,
yeah.
getting fucking.
It's nice that they finally tore out that little bit of wall and made the.
They did.
Yeah, they fixed it the way it should have been.
I agree with that. Yeah, they took down that bullshit, whatever that thing was, and opened that whole section
Yeah.
up. It's it's the same room, but it feels much bigger without
Yeah.
that wall being there, and the stage being where it should be too.
Right.
Instead of having it in that fucking corner.
Yeah.
I will give them that.
with the big pole in the middle.
Yes.
Yeah.
So is it CT that's mainly doing the booking there
At Vino's,
at South on Main?
dude, I don't know who's doing the booking there. I honestly don't. But it is. I mean, they're booking shows that I wouldn't think would be there,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it's doing.
I went up there and filmed some stuff for my buddies in Ghost Bones.
Ghost Bones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bobby and
Yeah.
yeah.
And they played up there. I was like, this is weird for them to be
weird.
playing here.
It's kind of right.
Yeah.
It's like this weird thing where like, man, you're doing good and the sound is good.
Yeah.
But that room's always sounded good.
But it's like everyone was sitting down eating.
Yes.
And it's like, what is this?
And they're
Weird.
not. And I hate to typecast people, but they're not the type you would think would want to be listening to Ghost Bones while they're eating their fancy
Right. Right.
meal.
Yeah.
So it's like this is all kinds of strange. But
I
they
gotta go
clap.
check this
They're
out.
into it.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
it's like,
yeah,
well,
they were
fuck, I mean, if
clapping and
they're-
everything.
That's cool.
cool.
it's a strange mix.
Yeah.
From what it was, I think that's what it is. I think that's what makes it the most strange. Is that we all went when it was one thing, and that's how we remember it.
Yeah.
You know, pictures of Zach Wilde and shit out on the front, and now it's like this fancy eating place that I would probably never go to on any normal night.
Yeah.
But because my friend's band is there, you know, I'm there too.
Yeah.
The only thing I was concerned about is what is the sound like?
I mean, it sounds good. It's got a good,
good.
rich sound. I mean,
Because,
it's good.
I mean, the old Juanitas used to have some of
the best sound in the world.
town.
The
Yeah.
best
Yeah.
monitor mix ever.
I agree.
And the best sound in the world, which Vino's is trying to lock down that old monitor stuff. Because it still
sweet.
exists. It's sitting in a fucking storage shed right now.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That'd be nice.
Dude, that drummer side fill that they, oh my God, still to this day. Now, but also Dave was a mastermind. He knew that room
Yes, he was.
from top to bottom. And man,
It showed.
I got some funny Dave stories.
who doesn't?
Yeah.
I liked his honesty.
Oh,
not in the
man.
beginning when I sucked, but later on when I got good and he liked me.
Yeah. Oh, it was funny because I was doing. He knew me from Temper Effect, and we
Yep.
played there quite a bit and had pretty big shows. And here's another beer, Joe.
Please.
Thank you.
So,
I'll take it.
Hey, hold on. We didn't do his favorite show.
oh no, we didn't.
We'll do Dave's stories. Tell us your favorite show,
I'm scared of this.
Joe.
Man, that's a tough one.
Was
Yeah,
it the
I
red
remember.
chord? Was it? None of y'all said the red chord. That was a good night.
The red cord.
Yeah,
That-
with
Yeah,
Under Oath.
Under Oath.
Yeah,
Forgot about that.
that's.
Let's not mention that one.
I got punched in my fucking face.
You did it that night?
Sure did.
Woo.
Wow.
That's
Red
when I was
chord.
fronting the band.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah. Dylan was drumming.
Yep.
Yeah, and I was right before we were going on, I was peeking around the corner and looking at this sea of people. I've never fronted a band before, you know. Well,
Yeah.
I
That
did,
it was
At
1,200 people.
but yeah,
No,
I mean,
1,100
not to
people.
that
Yeah.
amount of people. And yeah, I was completely scared.
Yeah. I mean,
I was
And
laughing at
one
you.
of the first things I did when we started, we open it up, you know, the sound comes on, we bust in, and I tell everybody to stand up, and everybody stood up, and I was like, whoa.
the power of
I was like, I don't know this kind of power.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really nail down a favorite show. I mean, so many. I mean, but there was one night we were in Tulsa at the Pink Eye.
Yeah. Remember that?
There's a
And-
venue called the Pink Eye.
You don't remember
Yeah.
that? It was like Tulsa's Vinos.
Tulsa's Vinos. That's what we said.
It
Yeah,
was badass and had a big pink eye in the back.
Seriously?
yeah.
Man, I didn't pay attention to much back then. I
Man,
just
it was
I
a-
just knew what I knew. I was
it was a
closed off
shithole,
for sure.
We had a good crowd that night, and I think it was before we were setting up. We were out in the parking lot. All of us were in a circle. We were just laughing and cutting up, and then there was another circle that was probably, I don't know, 10 feet away from us,
Mhm.
and we were laughing. And next thing
that
you know,
her?
we hear them laughing louder, and then Mel's like,
Mel.
Oh
yeah.
yeah, I remember now.
Yeah.
"We can't let these dudes out laugh us."
Okay, outlaugh us.
Yeah,
it's,
yeah.
It's a level of competitiveness.
That's
you
what
wanna
I mean.
laugh,
That's
huh?
exactly what it was. And then next thing you know, we just started cutting up, and it was like real laughter, and we were freaking scream laughing. and then these people over there were trying to keep up.
Yeah, no,
What
yeah.
a strange thing to compete with somebody with. Oh, you think you can laugh loud?
You do strange shit on the road. like,
Yeah.
to
You
keep
get
yourself-
bored.
You
Yeah.
get delirious too.
That ain't no shit. The amount of sleep is, man,
It sucks too.
it sucks.
I can never sleep because I hated people driving. And
I
me
hate
not
sleep
driving,
driving. Oh,
you know?
right. Yep. I'm going to die. I know it.
Especially like Mill.
Yeah.
Oh
300 miles per
man.
hour on the freeway. I'm like, dude.
Dude, every time we come home from a show out of state, he's doing over 100 miles an hour.
Just trying to get home.
I'm not even lying.
Yeah.
Rolling.
You felt it. You felt it rocking. Just moving. And he'd be like, "How's it going, guys?"
He's calculating wind distance when he's passing semi.
Calculated crazy. Yeah.
Damn. He was something else.
Yeah. I don't know. Do y'all want to talk about that for a second or want to just go past it?
I'm
Yeah, we can
I'm
talk.
good.
I got
talk about
Kleenexes and stuff. I just wanted to.
Yeah.
I didn't want to bring it up if y'all didn't want to say it, but Mel did pass away. rest in peace, friend, wherever you're at, out there in the
Rest in
ether,
peace.
making everybody else laugh for
God knows what.
God knows what.
Cleaning crew.
Cleaning crew.
Yeah. We can just go around and say maybe like a good thing. I'll start. My favorite thing about Mel was actually his live performance. He's one of the best frontmen. The guy had a way to control a crowd that was undeniably.
Undeniable.
It was undeniable. Like when he walked in a room and it was show day, it's like his aura just like commanded this presence. Like fucking stare at me, look at me. I know you're all here for me. Like this is. He was always fucking great at that. He was bigger than life when he was on stage, no doubt. But one of my personal favorite things is he would always just he was brutally honest too, even if his opinion was kind of shitty or you didn't agree.
We know.
Yeah. So he was working at Sticky's and my band had played there one time. And the first time he gave me some, Mel criticisms. We'll call them honest and Mel-like. And then the next time we played, we were a better band because it was two different bands, basically. Like we were a 5-piece the one time he saw and a 3-piece the next time.
Yeah.
So everything had changed. The sound had changed, the dynamics, all of it. And after that time, he hands me a beer and he's like, yeah, man, this is what you should be doing. Like this, that, and the other. We had like a nice 20-minute conversation. He was working, so I couldn't really, pal around too much. But those are two of my all-time favorite Mel things. Just his ability to command a crowd, which I've never been a frontman till now, and that is truly a gift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm just like, let's just play all the songs, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
I cannot do this. You want to go?
Yeah. I mean, that was one of my big things about him too. I've never seen so many wall of deaths in my life. That dude could get it. Every time.
I know.
I don't know how he did it, but he just commanded your ass and
Oh, if he told them to separate and they didn't, he ran out in the crowd and pushed them.
Push your ass out of the wall. You're going to literally wall of death right now, or we're not fucking playing.
Yeah. We're going to sit here with feedback going for 19 more minutes if that's what you want.
Get your asses out. Move it out.
Yep. And Tommy just standing there with his guitar like, y'all better just come on, man.
Like,
just fucking do it.
so we can get it over with.
He didn't ask for it. He told him.
Yeah. Circle pits. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking all the time.
Oh, he was capable of bringing the oldest bastard out of Mosh retirement for sure.
For sure.
Oh, yeah.
I'm with you on that. And just this fucking comedy.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
That's
just natural ability to.
He can make anybody laugh.
Anybody.
Yeah. With just random ass shit. He was like the Midge Hedberg of stage banter.
Yeah.
You know?
I get it. Yeah. Man.
Yeah, he was a natural comic.
Yeah.
Maybe not even on purpose, just like, that's just how shit came out of his mouth.
Yeah, half of that's right.
Yeah.
I think one of my favorite things that he did was probably whenever we were loading up all the time, every time he had that new microphone that he bought. First thing that he bought that actually meant anything to him, and he put it in his back pocket, and he'd be like, "I'm done."
Yeah. I've bared witness to that a few times. Yeah.
Every time.
He definitely had the singer's approach to loading up shit.
Yeah.
Unless he wanted to get back home.
Right.
So he'd be like, "Hurry up, get shit, come on, let's go."
Yeah.
He'd be
That and let's see, his bullet belt, I think, is my second favorite.
I remember that belt.
Oh man,
everyone remembers that belt.
I didn't know that was going to get brought up.
It's legendary. And it's skull and gloves.
Yep.
The
fingerless.
right.
The fingerless skull gloves.
Oh boy.
Damn, his sense of style was on another level.
That's a way to put it.
Past and before his time, somehow simultaneously, like just lived in his own fucking world, man. That guy.
He didn't give a shit.
That's what I respected about him. He didn't give a shit.
He didn't give a shit.
He literally didn't.
He was
like
himself.
I grew up with him since I was 14 years
He's
old.
always been that way.
Way before we ever played music together, and I have seen this dude get his ass kicked so many times.
Just start saying shit.
Literally,
Look
I
how
mean,
he got in the band.
He doesn't.
Yeah, fuck this guy. I'm just gonna start too.
He does not learn his lesson.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true.
Hard-headed.
I mean, he's fearless.
Yeah.
He'll sit there and push somebody until they beat the crap out of him, and he'll sit there and push them again.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a limit. Okay, well, let's set a new limit.
I've seen it too many times.
Yeah.
You showed me that fucking sock video. That was really fun.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, that was really good. Where he's smelling his own fucking feet
He like
for
caught him.
some dumb reason.
God.
Yeah, Sam caught him on the camera.
He's like, "Did you get me?" Yeah.
that is the essence of Mel.
Yeah, that's it.
Literally.
Dude, the way he did it so casually, it's like you do that shit all the time, don't you?
He does.
Are these wearable tomorrow?
Yeah, he smelled his foot and he's like, oh. He made that nasty fucking face. That was 24/7.
Oh shit! Oh, actually, I have a.
Well, he smells his shoe, and then it's like a casual look, and then he like pulls his foot
That's
up
it.
to his nose,
Yeah.
and then he's just
Yeah.
like,
It smells his armpits
Yeah.
all the
and then
time.
right then he looks right up at Sam, and she's
Caught him.
recording. Yeah.
Got him. Oh man,
Oh,
his
man.
sayings too. Like we'd be in the van, he'd see a cop. Here it come. 5-0, act natural. And we're like, what? Yep. What?
Oh my
just a bunch
goodness!
of shit. He's crazy, dude.
Oh, dude. We miss you, Mel.
Definitely.
Fuck.
Miss you, Mel Booth.
Yep.
No middle name, Mel Booth.
No Booth. Just Mel.
Just Mel.
Boof.
Booth.
Boof.
Mel
Yep.
Booth. He said that one time.
Mel Boof.
I can't remember how that went down.
Can't either. It was some kind of interview or some crap.
Interview. Oh man. Radio.
Somebody had like a tape recorder or
Uh-huh.
something. Some weird shit. I was like,
I'm gonna put it.
He
in
was like
text
Mel
later.
Booth, and the person was like Booth, and he was like Boof.
Boof. Mel Boof.
It's for alternative press. It's gonna be Mel Boof.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh man.
So, did y'all have any label attractment? I know y'all had to have, man.
Man, we didn't hear about any of it, but I don't know.
Somebody had to be paying attention to that.
Supposedly we went down to South by Southwest
Mm-hmm.
and
That's a
was
good
supposed
spot.
to do a label showcase.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We did
Yeah.
a couple there.
And
Back when those were a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
from what I understand, the label people were there, but we didn't cut it.
Yeah.
So
weren't-
they
weren't
just
very
acted like they
interested.
weren't even there.
What?
Yeah.
When was this? Later on?
No, it was like 06.
So not too
07.
far into the career.
No, it was like 05, 06.
How long were y'all band? Was it 6 years? 7 years?
8 years.
8 years. I was trying to figure that shit out the other day. I was like, damn, I don't remember when they stopped being a band.
Yeah. Well, we kept coming back.
That's
We're
probably
still a band. What are
that's
you
probably
talking
what was
about?
fucking about. When we decide, motherfucker, we're still a band. Now you just got to get, where's Patty live? Fucking San Francisco or some shit?
San Diego.
San Diego.
Well, there is another thing. We played with Crowbar at Downtown Music Hall.
The old
Oh,
downtown.
shit. Yeah, the old one.
Yeah, and-
when it was beside where it is now.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
brick.
When we got done playing, what's his name?
Kurt.
Kurt followed me out and asked me if if he could have the demo
Oh, yeah.
because he was working.
Kurt
with,
Ballou?
No, Kirk Weinstein.
Winston.
because he was
Whatever.
working with Jamie Josta
Ooh.
That's when they're doing the
on
Kingdom of Sorrow.
Kingdom of Sorrow.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And he was like, "Man, this is right up his alley. I'm going to give this to him." So that's probably the closest.
the
we
closest
got to
thing.
some kind of attention. And Jamie Josta was probably like, "These dudes suck."
Yeah.
Oh, no, sure. No, probably not. Come on.
Well, it was DIY. We did
was very
everything
DIY, yeah.
ourselves.
Yeah.
And we didn't really
Yeah.
need a fucking label, to be honest.
Did you, well, and no one does now. You don't fucking
No,
need that shit
no one
anymore,
does.
dude.
Nope.
It's just a bank for poor people that want to do something cool, man.
Yeah.
Just go to the bank and get a loan. Do it yourself.
Yeah.
It's no different, except you'll actually pay that off.
Yeah.
The labels they fuck with you, and you're like, oh well, actually because of this and because of that, you're not. It's not paid off. It's like it's been 15 years and you've sold 1 million of these. It's not paid off, really.
Right. They're just putting that shit in their pocket.
There's bullshit. Yeah,
That doesn't sound fun to me.
Yeah, not anymore. Used to, it was like, oh man, could you imagine being on X, Y, Z label? Like,
That's what everybody
Yeah.
wanted.
oh dude,
Yeah, I just wanted a label to put our shit out there.
that's it.
That's
just,
it.
Just to produce it and get it out there.
Yeah. We'll
Yeah.
do it. Record everything
Distribution.
ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Just put it out there. But then didn't
I mean, I'll even take it to your master guys, so
Yeah.
you're comfortable with the masters. But
Right.
just put it out there. I don't
Yeah.
want, I'll track it myself. I'll do all the mixing myself. Just, yeah, that's about all they're good for anymore. Is just the push.
Yeah.
And nowadays, fuck, dude, DistroKid's like $20 a year, and it puts it on everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing you got to worry about is what? Physical, which all
No
you
one
got to do
buys.
now is buy vinyls.
Yeah, vinyl.
That's it.
No one's buying CDs.
No, fuck no. Dude, I bought a CD the other day. It felt weird. I
Yeah.
was like, oh, this is strange. What
Yeah.
am I going to do with this?
Cassettes are back too. Like
Cassettes are back, sort
coming
of.
back. Yeah.
I think it's more of
more of a
It's like a novelty.
Yeah.
Kind
it's
of
novelty,
thing, yeah.
but they always have the digital card.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
more like something to hold on to. It's like, I'm
that's cool.
selling you this card, really.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know you ain't going to play this fucking tape.
I mean,
but
I would
here's
play
some
it.
artwork. Yeah. I don't even have a tape
Just 'cause.
player.
Well, we were listening to a CD on the way here.
Really?
Huey
Yeah.
Lewis, baby.
Who?
Huey Lewis and the
Oh,
News.
hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. I thought you were going to say like Limp Bizkit or something. Something.
I almost put it
Oh,
in. I was
shit.
Yeah,
Like,
there you go.
it's Sunday. We need some hurry.
I don't want to be too hyped for the
Hurry,
podcast. I don't want to be too,
Limp
ready.
Bizkit.
Dude, that was fucking footage from a show they were playing in Australia like 2 days ago. They were playing the fest, the big fest in Australia.
What?
Motherfuckers leaping off of shit into the crowd, like the second balcony, just leaping down. I was like, they still go hard in the paint. Their
I know.
fucking shows
It's
are still
incredible.
electrifying. Have you ever seen them live?
Oh yeah.
It's mind blowing. I
Yeah.
loved it. Loved every
So they're
second
all
of it.
back together doing it again.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Mhm.
Like everybody.
It's original too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the whole lineup. Sam, Wes,
Damn.
the DJ that I can never remember his name. Lethal. DJ Lethal.
Lethal. Yeah.
Fred Durst.
There you go. There's the one in it. Everybody, the music's whatever. It's Fred no one likes.
Yeah, he's an asshole.
Yeah.
But
But, I mean,
He's a
you know,
millionaire,
they sold
so.
like fucking 40 million records. So,
it's undeniable.
yeah. And them riffs are fucking always fresh to me.
Oh yeah.
I'll bob my head
That's
every
why
time to
I
break
like
stuff.
Limp Bizkit because of Lance Borman.
Yeah, that dude's
Yeah,
good.
dude, he's
Weird ass
amazing.
motherfucker that paint shit. I'm like, wow.
Family Values Tour 98, Limp Bizkit. That fucking video is still one of the most premier live sets. I love watching that fucking live set, dude. There's that show. There's a song called Counterfeit.
Yeah.
And he's using like all 10 fucking fingers,
Yeah.
and then he uses, instead of having a slide on his finger, he uses his wedding ring.
Dude, that
You're
was
like, that's
my
just a
favorite
bad
song.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
That was my favorite song from him.
Counterfeit?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I like Sour.
Sour's a good one, too.
Yep.
And his licks. I had their tab book to that album, and I was like, I can't play any of this shit.
It's weird. It's definitely a different approach.
Yeah.
Pedals and none of the time, those old tab books, dude, they were all such bullshit. They were figured out by some guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't even from the dude.
No.
He's just like, here's my idea of it.
Yep.
And then you're just like, you're playing it, and it's like, it's not even the same thing. It doesn't even sound right.
When you watch them live, you're like, that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Right.
That's how I learned how to play the guitar was tablature books.
Mm-hmm. Mel
Yeah.
Bay's chord book and fucking old VHS tapes of bands I liked. That's how I learned.
My first was a 3-album tablature book of Metallica.
Fuck. Was it for the
Yeah.
Master of Puppets?
Master Puppets, Ride the Lightning, and Justice for All.
You got the good ones.
Yeah.
I like
So-
Black Album. It's cool.
Nobody likes Black.
Not much after that. One of my favorite riffs ever is in the Black Album.
Which one?
That shit is crazy. Well, that's Master of Puppets. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Master Puppet.
Yeah, where he goes all the way forward and then goes all the way back with it. That is some wild shit. I can't play it, but I like it.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, the Black Album has like Misery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of dig that.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
It's got a groove riff to it.
It was like the most quintessential, hey, we're changing album. Here's a little bit of old, but here's more of what you're going to hear ever, probably. Because they went from straight up fucking,
Thrash.
just speed picking,
Yeah.
thrash metal to fucking haircuts and
Yeah.
dad jeans in a
It's
whole
all
album.
down
Just one album that cost like $50 million to make.
Well, shit, they toured on it for
dad jeans.
2 years.
Fucking Metallica.
And all them dudes just downpick.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
That's the craziest part.
Yeah.
My
It just-
forearm would be on fire.
Dude. Even the triplets were down picking. How do you even do that?
Practice.
Yeah, lots of it. More time than I have. Them guys grew up in the 70s. They had nothing to do.
Lots of tuna.
Yeah. Tuna? Protein. How'd you get all them riffs? Protein, bitch.
Tuna.
Okay. That's terrifying. Hey, they're all old as fuck and still killing it, so it's whatever.
Yeah.
They're on tour right now.
Yeah, they are.
You can't say anything bad about them. They're doing it.
I can't. I appreciate the hell out of them. I just don't like most of the stuff they do these days.
Yeah.
It's fun live. Did you go see them last time they were here? No, it was good.
No. Thought about it and was like, I'd like to see them in like 1987.
Oh God,
You know.
Whack with that Barton.
Yeah, with
Yeah.
Cliff and shit. I mean, I've been
Does
there.
anybody else? They need to bring that shit back, right?
Barton?
Barton,
Yeah.
please. We don't
Yeah.
have a mid-level venue anymore. They're all
Well,
gone. What do we
yeah,
have?
the river, but most people.
Yeah,
don't
but that's
play there.
that's 20,000 people,
Is it?
man. Yeah.
Oh man,
I see Metallica at Barton.
Oh fucking dude, in a heartbeat. You
saw
saw
No,
them?
I did. Yeah,
Oh, you did?
1992. Yeah,
What the fuck?
You
I was
bastard.
12.
Nice.
You started young, man. I forget that you were in the music young.
The first time I went to Vino's, I was 12. Dude, I'd
That's
had
crazy.
my best friend's.
That's like right when
he
it
had a
opened.
very cool mom. She would just drop us off and pick us up.
Damn.
Hell yeah, dude. Those were the days. My grandmother was like that. Here's $100. Bye.
$100.
Oh yeah, well, my grandfather was
a lot of
pretty
pizza.
well off, I guess.
Yeah.
My first show at Vino's was a band called Mother's Day Out.
Holy
Oh,
shit.
yeah. Wow,
yeah, I
dude.
remember them.
That was Jeff Morgan's band,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it was a band that made it on Beavis and Butthead.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that was a pretty sick first show.
To anybody young,
Was that
who's
your very
listening-
first show ever?
No.
What
but
was your
very-
first show ever?
Oh, you want to dig back that far?
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
Can you
I
remember
was-
at where at Vino's? Or
I think
what?
I was
No.
Show.
Just in
Just in
general.
period?
I think I was 8
Oh.
years old,
Yeah.
and it was 38 Special in Foghat.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Where at?
I don't even remember. I was with my aunt.
Sounds like something that'd be on the river.
What about you, Tommy?
Billy Joel and Elton John
What the fuck?
at Ray Winter's Field. I was like fucking 9.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Mine was
Blown away.
Kiss.
Really?
Holy
Yeah.
shit, man. Y'all
At
all
Barton.
man. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Dude,
No,
that's awesome.
Yeah.
damn.
I'd have no idea. Mine was probably some country fucking musician. My mom was a huge
Country fan.
country fan. That's all we
Yeah.
listened to. My dad liked classic rock, but now he didn't get to listen to much of that unless it was
Yeah.
just me and him in the truck.
He's definitely not taken to a show.
Yeah, well,
My second show was Typo Negative
fuck.
and the
Nice.
Jim Rose Circus, I
Nice.
believe,
Nails? Was it
and
Nine
Nine Inch Nails.
Yeah.
Nine Inch Nails, yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to go to that
Yep.
so bad.
Were you there?
Yeah.
During Typo Negative, I was on top of the crowd for about almost 3 songs.
What?
That's like 30
And I
minutes.
was, and I was. I mean, it was fun for like the first song and a half,
Right.
But after that,
10
I'm
songs.
exhausted, you know,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to pull myself down, and everybody's like, "Whoa!" You're just throwing me. It's like, I think I was maybe 14 at that time,
Damn.
but
Wow.
I was too small to defend myself on top of that crowd.
Right. I didn't get into this shit till I was like 17.
Where's your
I was a
first-
late bloomer.
Where's
Huh?
your first Vino show?
I was trying to think of it the other day, man. I can't remember the first one I have memories of is Encomium,
Wow.
but like early
Yeah.
Encomium, not the when they changed and were like a 6-piece and all that stuff. It was like when it was just Drew, Chris, Jacob, and Nick.
The 3-piece.
The first album, like I don't even Candlelight EP wasn't out.
So I don't think I ever saw the Kilmers.
Funniest show I ever saw though was going to see Encomium, and they were like in the early days they were a Christian band, so
Yeah.
you're going and you're hearing like the message or whatever, and they fucking played with this acoustic act, and it's a husband and a wife duo, and I'll never forget this as long as I live. And you think, oh man, this is gonna be so lame,
Yeah.
acoustic. And I just got into just real fast metal. I saw Drew's responsible for all of it, but
Yeah.
uh,
Shout out to Drew.
yeah. And fucking, dude, all of a sudden this guy starts singing and he's talking about fucking his wife and stuff. And that's what all the songs are about. And you got to think as a little Christian teenage boy, and we're just like, oh my God, what are we, like, dude, it was so fucking hilarious.
That's great.
Was not ready.
First time I seen Encomium was at the front line.
Oh
The
man, the
front
front
line.
line. I saw Beloved there with 15 people.
Oh my God.
And
I
Anna
seen
Fellow,
Beloved at
Vino's.
I seen Norma Jean with Saw. That's been going on my whole life.
I know.
Yep.
Dude.
Scene? Yeah. It's fine.
Okay, but I saw Norma Jean with Me Without You. And
Damn.
I got to experience, that
Were they still Ludacris then, or had they become Norma Jean?
they were Norma Jean.
They were Norma Jean.
Was this at Frontline?
No, this was Vino's.
Vinos.
But the singer from Me Without You, he did that performance. In the,
Oh, that's right.
yeah. So I got to
Memphis.
witness that live.
Oh,
Whoa, very cool.
shit. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, now
That
the
was
crowd
very
just
cool.
does it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the only song that'll bring me out of mosh retirement. Every time, man. I can have 18 beers in my hand. I'm like, fuck it, drop them and go.
It's an ass whooper, that's for sure.
It is an ass whooper.
Mm.
I'm a little too big to be down there, though. I bulldoze people. That's all I'm really doing.
What was my first Vino? I think it was POD.
POD. Holy shit.
I think it was POD. It was like a Thursday and no one was there.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, before. I guess before.
They weren't
everything.
big, yeah.
They weren't big.
It was
yeah.
before the Southtown released or whatever.
It's like when you hear people talk about seeing Evanescence at Juanita's because they
I
play
saw
there
that
like
too.
every other week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just a normal local band, and then boom.
Yep.
But POD's still fucking killing it. They're on tour right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
with
Wow.
68 and shit, who else? Another bigger band. It's not Fall Out Boy, is no.
No.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
But they're still out there doing it.
It's definitely not Linkin Park.
Oh, no. No, I don't think it is. Shit.
Second stadium show third was Pantera.
You saw fucking Pantera?
Yeah.
I did.
hate you.
I saw
was
Pantera.
wild.
That's
I
the
hate
wildest.
both of you.
Was it the Panther Steel, whatever, reinventing the steel? Was it that one?
I can't remember.
If it was
They
a
had the
show, it's
big
probably
giant-
early shit. Like,
They had the big giant risers, and the coolest fucking thing I've ever seen live was Dime. You know those? He would come out and drink, and he had a drink in a red Solo cup, and he holds his guitar out in his fucking left hand, and just solos while he's drinking the drink, and the guitar is like gravity's just pulling the guitar down, and he's hitting every fucking note, dude. Just that man truly was a guitar god. I mean,
probably my favorite.
It wasn't but a week before that concert that I was messing around, and me and my cousin did a backflip where you like throw the foot up, and I went down on 3 and he went up on go, so I only went halfway around and knocked myself out and broke my collarbone. And
okay.
So-
So did you miss the show or
no, so I'm
no.
I'm at Pantera with this thing that's got my shoulders erect in a sling.
Yeah.
And there's a mosh pit the size of a freaking house up
Oh,
in there.
it was the whole motherfucker. I
Yeah.
was not in that. I was smart. I was up a little bit.
Okay,
That shit was
This
crazy.
Love Come On.
Yep.
And that's the song I lose my shit to. So
Imagine a fucking yeah. Just
and I see this dude. There's like this 300-pound, just big, burly,
Always.
hairy dude.
Every time.
Always.
Every
He's
time.
running full speed through that mosh pit with a clothesline, and it's just mowing
drunk as
everybody
fuck.
down.
get you some of this, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've got this
guy.
broken collarbone. And I jumped right into that pit, and I got slammed in my elbow. It was the stupidest thing I've ever done in my life.
I saw-
but you loved it.
I saw Korn the second time, not with Rob Zombie. I wish I would have, but I saw them the second time they came at Barton. That guy, there's always the one,
guy,
the
yeah.
big dude. My friend Spencer. Yeah, there you go.
Down,
Yeah,
down.
you
My
got it
friend
down.
Spencer Mahan was down there in the pit, and he runs into this massive human, and this massive human rips his fucking sleeves off of his shirt, just grabs him and goes, whoosh,
What?
and yeah. He comes back, there's no sleeves on his shirt that he just bought. he just bought this fucking shirt, and the guy ripped the sleeves off. He just said, he was telling me about it. He's like, dude, I was just standing there, and he just ripped my sleeves off, and we go back, and no fucking lie, the guy's got no shirt on, and he's sitting there headbanging like this with his fist up, and he's wearing the fucking sleeves. That's all he's got
Oh
on,
my.
dude. Most wild shit. I swear you can't make shit like that up,
No,
dude. It
that's
was so
great.
insane.
Was it the Corn show?
Yeah.
I was probably there. I was a huge.
Oh, dude, that's the one where they broke the sound record for the loudest
Yeah,
concert
I
in the
was
world.
there, yeah.
Yeah.
sick and twisted or something.
Because when they came over the PA, like the Guinness Book people were like, but they broke it like 2 nights later in Milwaukee or some shit.
Was Stained there.
Stained, yep.
I was there. That was
And
a
that
badass
weird
show.
fucking
What year was
band.
that?
02?
Yeah, I was right out of high
01?
school,
And that was here?
Yeah.
Okay,
Barton.
I was there.
Was it
sure
Barton?
you
Yeah.
were.
We were probably all there.
Shit was the asbestos was falling like snow
Yeah.
off the ceiling. I remember it because I remember watching it land on people's head, and me, I'm like, "What the fuck is that?" Now that I'm adult, I'm like, "Shit, that was cancer."
Yeah. As you're smoking cigarettes and weed and whatever else. you got your hands
I
on.
remember walking out. Those they need to bring that venue back. I fucking miss
know.
that place so
I
much.
miss it.
Remember walking out every concert I ever went to. You could look back; they had that fan, and there would just be a plume of smoke
Yep.
jetting up into the atmosphere from just weed and cigarettes.
Well, they
Nobody
turned the
gave a
lights
fuck.
on. And
Yeah,
it's fucking
Oh
cloud.
yeah,
couldn't
it's
see
nothing but a
across.
cloud.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the non-smoking.
everyone's eyes are burning. Fuck.
yeah.
Your grandma's higher than a kite. She brought you there.
It was great, dude. Because general admission,
That's it, dude.
always you can go on the
Always.
floor. You could sit where the fuck you
Then
want.
fucking Elvis played there. Dude,
Dude.
they gotta bring that place back.
Dude.
What was the capacity? It was only like 2,000 or some shit.
Is that it?
It's smaller than you would think. Maybe
James.
it's 3.
Barton,
I don't remember it being very, because it's only 1 bowl.
Dude, it's
it wasn't
big.
2, correct?
Dude, it's got to be more
if they
than
let
that.
Yeah,
that
it
floor
had to
out,
be
you
more
could
than
put
that.
2,000
Maybe 5?
people on that floor.
Because, the arena only holds what? 12?
I don't know.
17? The Verizon?
I have no idea.
12 or 17? It's somewhere in there. I can't remember.
Not
It just
sure.
depends on who's there, really. Because
Yeah.
Metallica, they open the whole bitch up, but most bands they have the stage, so the whole
Yeah.
the whole
Cut
back
off.
quarter
Yeah.
is closed off.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Maybe that's why I'm thinking a lower number because they would
Okay.
close off the back
Yeah.
when backstages existed.
But yeah,
Now
I saw,
the band's
I
just
saw
hang
fucking
out.
Aerosmith there, Barton.
Damn, did you see AC/DC?
I fucking wish.
Yeah,
I seen them
too.
at Verizon.
You saw AC/DC at Verizon.
Yeah.
When did they play at Verizon?
not that long ago.
Well,
really.
maybe it
was-
was the Altel Arena then.
Yeah, it was Altel.
Oh.
It was all till then.
Okay. I did not pay to get into that show. They had the smoking balconies.
Uh-huh.
I scaled the wall, jumped up in there. All the people grabbed me
Jacksonville.
and helped me up. And I went up in there, and it was AC/DC throws a kick-ass show. They got all them cannons on stage.
Oh yeah, dude.
I mean,
Yeah,
I think
it's
they have
crazy.
the record now, don't they?
They do.
They
Yeah,
had dudes
loudest.
flying around the crowd.
It's
and
from them
stuff.
fucking cannons, though.
Yeah.
I don't really think that's Korn. It was the music. They didn't have
They had to,
bullshit. They had that wicked ass chandelier over the middle. I remember that.
that bass, dude, like would knock
You,
you. The
you were
fuck
vibrating
down.
across.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, yeah.
you would stand there and be in a different spot later.
I'd lose my breath sometimes.
Yeah.
when
It was
when
amazing.
you feel it hit, or they hit that blind when they hit that fucking bass drop.
Yeah.
Oh God!
that
Anyone with a
joint,
heart murmur just yeah. You there, man? And remember when people would just smoke other people's weed? Now you'd be like, nah,
No.
I'm not smoking your weed, you crazy asshole. What's
got-
in this?
It's got a rattlesnake venom in it.
Dude, do y'all remember the X Fest in Memphis?
No,
There
you're
was like,
slightly older than we are.
Yeah, I
I
was
feel like
like
we missed
7,
out on a
Joe.
ton of shit.
Yeah.
there's I'm 38.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, I experienced a lot. I mean, I wasn't like very supervised.
You're
as a
38, but
child.
you also got in young. You got in the radar young.
Yeah, because I had parents that were,
Then
they just let me do whatever I
he's a
want.
fucking heathen.
Yeah.
Heathen. Hey, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we went in there, and it was like Candlebox was playing. I think Collective Soul. I think Cowboy Mouth, Fuel.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Just
I actually heard about that.
I can't
show.
remember, but
Mid South Coliseum or whatever.
no, yeah.
In Memphis,
Okay,
yeah.
I seen me and my friend Ryan seen this joint getting passed.
Synced it.
So we
Sing
just
it.
kind of like walk right next to, right
Yeah,
in
the next
line.
person, yeah.
And then it passes to me. I hit it, and then I pass it to my friend Ryan, and he hits it. And that shit
Where do
was
we go?
not weed.
No. I love that. That shit was I was going to say, and then we both had herpes.
No, and then like it's not even probably a minute and a half later, and I notice my friend Ryan's not next to my side, and I look, and he's on his hands and knees, like grabbing on people's legs, trying to find his way around.
He's blind.
And I'm sitting here like just following him and just watching. because I was like, what is going on? You know, I didn't even think to bother to help my friend up.
Yeah.
Because I was so confused.
Yeah.
And then
What the
finally we got to the point where we got into the seat area, and you know how it's like stadium seating?
Yeah.
Well, it just kept getting like more and more vertical, and I was like death gripping onto that seat.
Oh, shit.
It was. I didn't understand. I still
That's
to
some
this
sort
day,
of
I don't know
hallucinogen or
what was in
something.
it.
Y'all were-
Angel dust
All I,
Holmes.
all I took was one hit, and it was a
That's
little,
all it takes.
little pinner joint.
Yeah.
That's why I don't do drugs.
But here's the deal.
Smart man. Devin.
Here's the deal. How many people hit that fucking thing not knowing that? So you were having a collective, just like all those people in line had to be like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's somebody being a joker.
Yeah, that's somebody being a piece of shit.
Jack.
Passing
Yeah.
around fucking LSD.
That's fucking funny. Man.
That is good. That is
Man.
real good. My friend used to get into the all-tell shows, man. You used to be able to just straight up, if you had a crescent wrench,
Yeah.
and just be like, oh, I'm here for the production, that my credentials are inside, they would just let you walk the fuck in.
Oh, if you have
Oh,
a tool or
wow.
something?
That's it. Just a crescent
Nice.
wrench. Put it in your back
That
pocket.
for AC/DC.
But you have to wear all black because crew dudes always wear all black
Yeah.
because, you know, they're metal like that because most of them are metalheads. It's true. But they're all fucking unionized now and it's harder.
Yeah.
Now there's you're there like, you know, the day before and like that fucking Marvel shit's going on right now there. And there's like
Oh, yeah,
100 semis. It's insane. Can't imagine.
You didn't happen to find any shotgun shells under that stage, did
No,
you?
we didn't.
No, when I was younger, I think I was
Oh,
had to have been
my
12 or 13 years old, and I was at Vino's watching a band called Lollygadget.
Wow, that's a good
Lollygadget.
name, dude. Lollygadget.
Yeah,
Wow.
and this dude's got a shotgun and he's shooting it into the roof.
What?
Fuck.
Yeah,
Blanks?
What
I
the
think
fuck?
he had blanks in
in
it.
Okay.
but that was
Damn.
some serious shit, you know.
Dude, what the fuck?
Look that up now. Like, what the?
Like we found some okay shit. Like I got a whole box of keepers here. I'll let y'all sift through it. There's
Oh,
a
yeah.
bunch of set lists and
Nice.
You find any of
was
ours?
huh?
Did you find any of ours?
I didn't, man. I know. We were hoping to find some fucking, you know, real keepers of just like old. There is some seriously old shit.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but I kept that stupid fucking drumstick with the hinge still screwed
Dude,
into it.
yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah. It's gonna go up in here somewhere because
Put it
that
right
was just
here as a hinge.
I was hoping there was going to be a Green Day pick or something.
that's what everyone was looking for. Dude, they actually Stan and Justin did most of the cleaning, and then when Jeremy McKell showed up, he helped, and they sifted through most
bunch
of that
of
shit.
shit.
Yeah, if they saw a piece of paper, like if it wasn't just a cup, they were looking at it, picking it up.
Well, yeah, I would have been too. Yeah.
Found a throwdown pick.
They had the right job.
Yeah, well, I was focused on now we have to replace this whole thing. Like that was after we found out we had to replace the whole thing, so I kind of gave up on garbage removal. Dude, we
Yeah.
found dead rats.
Oh, I knew that
course
was
you
going to
did,
be
yeah.
in there.
Here's something I didn't know. There's a fucking so that bar in the middle, that's a shit fume pipe.
That's it?
That's for shit.
Oh, yeah.
Because
That's
over there in the corridor by the green room, there's
A shit fume
No,
pipe.
yeah, literally, that's what that is. And the fucking
It's just a
You mean
exhaust.
a plumbing vent pipe?
Yeah, it's exhaust.
yeah, well,
A
whatever.
sewer exhaust.
Yeah, it's exhaust for doo doo.
Plumber over here.
Yeah,
I did plumbing for
Right,
5
right.
years. I've never heard that term.
I like shit fume pipe.
I do too. I'm using
great.
that now.
well, we couldn't close up the stage because underneath there is still an open fucking toilet hole.
What?
Yeah, swear to
What?
God, we could have just went. There's a flange and everything. You could have just walked right up and put a toilet right on it,
It was
and
open
it's still
Under
stinky.
the
Yeah, it's
stage?
still open.
under the stage.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
been there for God knows how long. But if you ever wondered why it was smelly back there, boom, there's an open
Yeah, there's no
hole
shit
to the
sandwich or anything.
fucking shit.
You guys close it off?
No, I didn't know how, and I wasn't about to go fucking with the
sewer.
system. Yeah. Because if you close that up and then all of a sudden the toilets don't flush, then it's my fault. And I'm like, fuck. And then we have to tear the stage apart to get to the
No,
thing. Yeah,
no.
fuck that.
I don't believe
So it's still open?
Just, okay, so when you go, no, the hole, yeah, the shit hole is still open. But it was open before we fucking got there, okay? Okay, so we moved out all the stands and shit that have been there for 30, dude, we found, no lie, boom stands before they were boom stands.
Yeah.
With the feet. I swear to God, dude, they were fucking 3 feet across.
Like straight up Bon Jovi.
Straight up.
Shit.
Yep.
That's amazing.
Damn.
So they're all down in that. There's so much shit in that hole right now. The green room, basically the drum where you put your drums.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that little bitty set of bricks, so you have the 2 stairs and then that little bitty missing set of bricks, that's basically what's still missing. We were going to close it up, and I was like, all it's going to take is one person to light a cigarette back here, and this whole fucking place is going to blow up from
Yeah, it's
methane.
gas.
Yeah.
So we're like, we have to let it vent somehow. So,
Well, there's stronger fumes in.
I mean, and plus, I don't know commercial plumbing, how it works. I don't know if it needs to be open. Like,
Joe,
I
where
don't know.
were you?
Yeah.
You needed to plug that thing.
Thanks, bud.
You don't plug the shit fume pipe.
Yeah, no. We left it. Although
Yeah.
I wish we could have
But
moved it.
if there's a flange of any kind and it doesn't have a toilet on it, it needs to be plugged.
Oh, well,
Where were you at, Joe?
you think I could like somehow grip a piece of plywood and just like kind of like finagle it through that hole with a flashlight? Because it's right fucking there.
Really?
It's right there. It's just in that little bitty 4x4 box.
Maybe we'll look at it.
Well,
Joseph.
I mean, could you imagine, like, after a few months of this stage being, so enclosed like you have it, and then, opening up a little piece of it and throwing a match down there?
Oh, no. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why we left vent holes in the stage.
Shit
Yeah.
stains
No, I know. That's what I'm
okay.
saying. Like, that's what I was
So you got
worried
actual
about.
vent holes in the stage.
Had to. Because
Oh,
it was
okay,
going to blow up
okay.
from the shit. Yeah.
Well, it's just a service line, right? Yeah, it's a service. It's not a main line.
I mean, it's...
What do you mean?
It's not a sewer main like in the road where all the methane is. It's just a.
It's
service
definitely
line.
connected to it.
I
yeah,
know,
and the only
but
thing that
still.
keeps the fumes coming through is the S-bin in the toilet, right? I love how this podcast went from Ashes of Augustine to toilet.
Right?
Sewer boys. So if a toilet has a
The only
thing,
thing that keeps the methane out is that
the toilet.
little S trap in
that's
the
it.
toilet.
S-trap. And the duties.
The duties.
The shit fume pipe.
Yeah, the shit. Okay. Well, so what's new, fellas? What's on the horizon? Let's get to that. What is y'all? Do y'all have a name yet? The new
No.
band? No.
We got some name suggestions, but
Okay.
we're not gonna throw anything out there yet until we're just
I didn't know if anything was like
solid
in
on
stone.
something.
No.
No,
We've been throwing
definitely
around
not. We
names
got
for-
a few of them we're throwing around.
Once. It's hard, dude. I forgot.
Dude, it's the worst. Lame. I got lucky because Lame Johnny fell in my lap. It was a school my great grandmother went to when they migrated here from Germany before the war. So it's like, well,
Interesting.
that's boom, band name, sweet,
Yeah.
got it. Didn't have to try hard for that one.
So we've been practicing for probably about
A year?
2 months, 3 months.
Oh, I was way off.
about 2 months. Me and Tommy, we have a new band. We're playing with Tyler Redman, James Founds, and Cody Lee.
Yeah,
All
a sick
awesome
lineup.
dudes.
That's a sick lineup.
And we practice every Saturday. We pretty much grill out or cook or do whatever, kick it,
Can I come?
watch YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude, come on.
absolutely, man.
When do y'all do another one? Y'all doing one tonight?
Every
Saturday.
Saturday.
Fuck, it was yesterday. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was tiling a fucking bathroom.
And then we kicked it all night.
Yep.
for real every Saturday.
Yeah,
Every
and then we'll
Well,
run
next
through,
Saturday is.
we'll
Aspie's
work
brother. I
on
have to
music
be there
and then
'cause
take a break and
the show.
clown, write more, take a break and clown.
Saturday
eat,
after next.
watch TV.
We're going to be doing it for every Saturday.
I mean,
Fuck
it's an
yeah.
all-day event.
Whose house?
Mine.
Yours in
Mall
Cabot?
Mill, yeah.
Maumelle.
Mall
Fancy.
Hill. I'm so fancy.
Oh, dude, fuck that strip at 4:00, dude.
Dude, it sucks.
Dude, if anybody lives in Arkansas, they know. They're like, dude, I'm not even going. Fuck you. I'll be there at 7. I'm not coming there from 4 to 5. So, how many songs are there? Any full songs yet?
3.
Or are we
3.
still tossing around? Oh, there's 3.
We just
full. Okay.
finished one yesterday.
Do y'all have a goal? Like, is it
5
like
songs.
5 songs. Okay.
We're just doing
And then we're gonna
EPs.
record.
Yeah, we're not doing.
Are you going to record and then do shows, or are you going to do shows and then kind of both?
I think we're gonna
record first?
record first.
Smart. That's
You
the
gonna
new way to
record your
do
own
it.
stuff?
Or you know,
Are you gonna record your own stuff?
No,
Jeff Morgan.
Jeff
actually.
Morgan hollered at us, and we're gonna record with him.
Oh,
man.
okay, sweet.
Madman
So,
Morgan.
Madman Morgan, big shout out.
I wish he was there to cut a
The
hole.
dude
in the
has
Reno
such a
stage.
passion for
I
sound.
know, man. He does. He has a passion for all of it.
Dude, I mean, he is passion.
I agree with that.
I've hung out with him on several occasions.
He's always so stoked to talk about it. That's
he
how
was
you know.
teaching
Yeah.
me how to run sound at downtown a long time ago.
Yeah.
And dude, is
I remember
like one of
those
the
days, dude.
Funniest dudes I've
Yeah.
ever met. I mean, dude, have
Him and Alan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anybody ever talk to him anymore? He
I
was
don't
the
know.
owner of the. He was the owner, right?
Of what? Juanita's?
No, the original downtown before it got sold.
I don't remember
I
that.
think there was a couple
It was
of
a
owners. wasn't
partnership,
there?
right?
Yeah, it was
That's
a
what I thought.
partnership. Yeah.
I don't remember.
He was the face, though. He was always there. He was the guy up in the. Remember they had the staircase
Yeah.
in the other
top,
room.
yeah.
He was the guy always up there dealing with the money and shit.
I was usually outside, not antisocial.
Right. You had to come in through that fucking shitty back alleyway.
Yeah, I was like, do we have to go
Yep.
in?
God, dude. That was such a long time ago. My favorite show ever. Damn, I thought I had the picture up yet. I've got it in a box. I've got a whole box of stuff I need to put up in here still, but we played there in front of one person.
Downtown? The
The original one when the stage was in the back.
Yeah.
Up against that back wall before they made it in the
Dude,
front
it
off
was
to the
so
side.
fucking awesome back
Yeah.
then. I loved it back then.
We played. There was one person showed up. It was a journalist. Terrible fucking thing.
Yeah.
So, but she was there because the band we played with was their first. It was their first show ever, and they were from Israel, and they had just made it to
In
the
Little Rock,
States.
Arkansas?
Yeah.
Poor guys.
No, I swear, they were cool, man. One of them, he would write. He couldn't speak, so he would write everything down,
Wow.
and his friend would translate it for him. It was amazing. They were called Man Alive. They were a punk band,
Wow.
and
3-piece?
4.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude.
It was very awesome. And I saw him years and years later at Warped Tour.
Really?
Yeah, and one of them recognized me still because I
Wow.
still had the long hair. He's like, "Hey," and I was like, "Holy shit, you actually do remember
That's
it?" Because
amazing.
I was passing by and he pointed me out from stage, and I was like, "That's fucking cool,
That
man."
is cool.
It was a
Yeah.
generator stage, but hey,
Stage is stage. Yeah.
stage is a fucking
It's Warped
stage,
Tour.
man. It's Warped Tour.
Yeah.
What was our first show downtown? I think it was Hold Your Own.
Downtown.
Yeah. It was Hold Your Own.
It was a
And-
festival, wasn't it?
No. The
Nut
original
Fest.
downtown.
That was
It was
Eagles.
Hold Your Own in fucking Mexico.
Boom.
I remember
Mexico.
them-
And that shit blew my mind. I was like,
That
we
band-
suck. We suck dick
Yeah.
ass right
Yep.
now.
Dude, Hold Your Own was pretty badass.
Dude, they scared the shit out of me. Like I was literally afraid. It's like these dudes are gonna murder us all right here, right now.
That was Red Chord for me.
Yeah.
That was so scary.
Yeah.
That guy, that front dude, is so fucking scary live.
He's big meathead ass dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I asked him that before he got mad at me. Before when we played with him.
He got mad
I was
at
like,
you?
yeah, I was like, how many babies are you going to sacrifice tonight? And he was like, what? I was like, okay, it was a joke. I was like, it was a joke. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. And I just walked off.
too serious.
He was eating fucking sherbet and drinking Mountain Dew. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
That's a big little dude though.
Yeah, he was
He's short,
was-
but he's like
oh, dude. Yeah, that's why I walked away. I was
Yeah.
like, he's going to kill me. I'm out. Wrong joke.
yeah. Mexico, like
Favorite,
just
dude.
random weird shit, like to turn the
Aaron,
lights out.
Mitch, and
They
Yeah.
had this stage like little
the shop
lamps.
light.
Yeah, little shop
from the
lights.
ground. They would
That
do
was
it
the
from the
first time
ground.
I saw that,
Yep.
and it was just blew my fucking mind.
Do you remember how beat up that dude's symbol was?
Mexico?
From Mexico.
Yeah.
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 That show? I mean, it was like half of a symbol.
That's how they did it.
Yeah.
That was like what they did. That was like their whole. I got the whole fucking album right there on my computer. I listen to it all the time, dude.
They should have like got gargantuan.
They should, yeah, 100%.
They should have.
Yep. I'll
There's
say that.
I don't understand what happened.
Not a lot of people got to see them though. From around here, I bring up Mexico all the time, and it's either or
Who
who?
the fuck are you talking
Yeah,
about?
who?
now?
Yeah.
What?
Well, actually, fun fact: Mexico was going to start something with Drew Garrison,
Yeah.
and the dude from Mexico wanted the band name to be Descended from Wolves.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Is that
So-
where
Yeah.
I stole that from?
So,
Is that where Drew stole it from?
Yeah.
so Drew, that's what Drew said, and he was throwing that around, and he said, "Well, let me talk to the dude and make sure he's cool." So he called him up, and he said, "Yeah, you can use the name just as long as you guys don't suck."
That's a hell of a stipulation.
That sounds like Mel.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be someone's
That sucks.
opinion though? Like, yeah, I mean, because people thought, all kinds of people think all kinds of great bands suck.
Yeah,
I mean, you can.
It's just opinion. you know?
Yeah, but I think there's a difference. You can distinguish if something's actually
okay,
good
okay.
Yeah,
or if
fair.
it's just
Yeah.
bad.
Dog shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's a good point.
Yeah.
If you just don't like it and they're good, well, you didn't. It's just you.
Yeah.
But if
Yeah.
it's just not good,
Yeah,
it's
just an opinion.
universal. Yeah.
Right.
You missed like 18 notes back there, fella.
Yeah, that's not good. Yeah.
You suck.
Yeah.
You suck award.
Yeah. I'm the king at covering up missed notes.
Talking about like lead singers that scared you, fucking handshake murders. That dude scared me too.
Jason.
Yes.
Dude, that guy was actually fucking psychopath.
yeah.
We did a show with I Wrestled a Bear once out in the middle of Nashville, Arkansas.
We'll talk
in the
about them
fucking
later
woods.
too.
And no lie, the promoter,
Out in the woods?
bro, we were in a fucking, there were cows 18 feet away from the stage.
This is My Hands to War.
My Hands to War. The Handshake Murders was an all-day festival thing. We were third from last. So we played, and then it was supposed to be I Wrestled a Bear and then Handshake.
Was this pre or post Usurper?
Probably post
Post what?
Usurper?
the record.
Oh, post.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because the rest of the bear once was
Right.
around.
And then, so the guy bounces because the show was in Nashville, Arkansas. And guess what? Not enough people showed up because where the fuck is that?
Jason bounced?
Yeah. And no. The singer didn't bounce. The promoter bounced with the money.
Of course.
Dude, he tracked him down
Jason
and
did?
slit all 4 of his fucking car tires. He went to his fucking house. Jason, the singer, cut all his fucking tires. I'm pretty sure told him he was going to kill him. I mean, you're not just slashing someone's tires and not threatening their life. And then shows back up to the thing, and they ended up, I Wrestled a Bear and them never ended up playing. We were the last band.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like their shit was on stage, and then
That shit happens a lot.
I remember walking into the we call it a green room, but it was where the promoter and they were, and I walked in, and Haley. No,
Haley.
yeah, Haley was
Shelton?
there. I think.
Yeah.
I think Shelton. I think she was there. I'm pretty sure because I walk in and I hear because the girl singer for the other band, they're screaming, and I looked at her and she goes, No, like get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, and I turned around and walked out, and we had just got done playing. I was wondering where the fuck the other band was. Turns out that's what was going on.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah.
What was that venue in Adkins we played?
Atkins?
Yeah.
Oh, you have to ask Whitney. She knows all that shit. I can't
Wow,
remember.
Whitney. Yeah.
Whitney
Shout out
Phillips.
Yeah,
Winterfield.
man.
What's that venue in Adkins?
She's about to text you now.
But we were playing.
She's-
We were playing with the Handshake Murders that night, and we were out there. Well, it was a group of us out there talking to Jason, and this dude just like pulls out a knife. You know, he was like, just in case, you know, all that kind of stuff. And then he puts it up.
He's
and
extremely
got
paranoid.
he's got a holster right on the side.
So it's like a buck knife. This
He's-
isn't like a closable normal knife.
Well, yeah, it's
No.
like a buck knife.
Like a buck knife,
Yeah.
like open.
Yeah. And then he's got
Yeah.
he's got a holster and he's got 2 canisters right here. One of them's got Xanax in it and one of them's got Klonopin on it. Of course.
He just got that shit on his belt. Just a knife,
yeah.
Xanax, and Klonopin.
Yeah.
Okay.
He said,
Yeah,
just in case I got to get to this shit quick.
Dude ain't playing no
I was
games.
like,
dude.
Jesus.
Who you Xanaxing real quick? Who?
He ain't playing no games.
I
dude.
stab him,
Him.
give him meds.
He is.
God, I hope he doesn't listen to this.
They were
I know,
such a-
yeah.
But you say I wrestled a bear once. We used to play in Shreveport quite often.
Yeah.
At the 316.
316 soundstage.
516.
516.
No, five. Is it 516?
Fuck, I don't know.
I thought it was 3. You might be right. I have a
don't know.
shit memory, so
It might have been 5. I don't know. It was
Either
that damn
way,
I think
soundstage
it was
down there.
516.
I fucking hated
Fuck,
that
I don't
place,
know.
man.
We had some great shows there. You were with us then, actually.
That tour,
Yeah.
that y'all didn't go on, that was stop one, and it was the fucking worst.
I'm sorry.
We
dude.
left. We left. We went to.
I heard y'all got treated like crap there.
dude. It was unreal, and our bass player, the kindest at the time, Earl Strassner,
Yeah.
one of the kindest people on the planet. Like the guy, like basically not assaulted him, but verbally just abused the shit out of him. And he was like, "I'm not playing tonight," and we were like, "Okay, well, cool." And well, neither the fuck are we.
Yeah, see you, motherfucker.
And the guy was like, "Oh wait, you know, blah blah blah." And we were like, "Fuck you, fuck off, go stand over there." You know, like, no, we're gonna kick the fuck out of you. Get away from
Yeah.
us.
Hell yeah.
And then we went down to Bossier City and ended up playing a fucking skate park with a bunch of kids who had no fucking clue about bands like ours. And they ended up having a wrestling match right in the middle of our fucking set. No lie. Ladder. They had a fucking ladder match. They were smacking each other with chairs.
A ladder.
They broke out a ladder and one jumped on the other one with his elbows. It was fucking
Atomic
insane
elbow.
while we were playing. Yeah.
That's
And we only
great.
got to play 4 fucking songs. I'm so
Louisiana.
glad that show got fucking canceled.
Dude, that's amazing. Louisiana, dude. You never know. what
No,
to
you don't.
expect. But I was just saying, you talk
Yeah,
about I
sorry.
wrestled a bear
Right,
once.
wrestled a bear once,
Yeah. We met Stephen Bradley at one of those shows. Of course, they were, what the fuck was that band? Statues Cry Bleeding.
Yeah.
Whoa.
back then. And he was
That's a
the
mouthful.
weirdest motherfucker on the planet, dude.
Dude.
He was talking about Creed and shit. And we're like, dude, what are you
band?
talking about? Yeah. He was like my favorite band, dude. We're like,
That
no
can't
way.
be right? That can't
He's
be
probably
right,
just messing with you.
I don't know.
Troll before Troll was Troll.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he was an odd dude. But
Who else did we used to play with down there? Benison?
Yeah, there was a-
Benison, they played at Vino's a lot too.
Yep.
Uh,
Yeah.
I heard that name in forever.
April's Love Affair.
Yeah.
We stayed with their drummer all the time in his apartment. We were actually talking about this last night. There was a huge, he lived in this huge building on top of the.
And y'all were partying a little
We're
too hard.
partying, and we hear a boom, and of course Mel and Joe's got their heads out the fucking window. I got him fucking wrecked, man.
Let's go down there and stare at him.
Yeah, we go down there and running down the fucking stairs. And,
Isn't that the weirdest thing about Rex?
yeah.
You just like, fuck, let's stare at these poor bastards.
Well, it was a hit and run because we saw it from up top. We heard it and we looked over and this motherfucker just hauled ass.
Hauled
We're like,
ass,
oh shit! And
damn.
I was like, get him! It took off.
So
Good
I wrestled a bear
times.
once.
Yeah, that was pre. I wrestled a bear once.
Oh, okay.
They played. We traded shows with them a lot.
Yeah.
My statues cried bleeding and April's Love Affair. We brought them up here a couple times.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
To Juanita's.
Yep.
They were not like metal though. They were kind of screamo.
Yeah, that
But
was
that's
when
a-
that was like coming into play.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was all
They were
kind of
good
showing
dudes
up.
though. We hung out with them a lot. Spent a lot of time with them. Of course, I wasn't in the sports, and they're all into
Right.
LSU. And John would be like Arkansas, and they're all
Yeah,
fucking-
Oh yeah.
We're just like metal.
No.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now I don't throw
Yeah.
footballs. I play riffs, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's.
Nobody
I'm
cares.
still that way. Somebody can mention anything sports related, and I'm like, I have no idea.
Yeah.
I didn't see it. I don't watch Super Bowls. I don't know anything. I'm sports stupid.
Yeah.
Same.
I do have a football in my car though, because good to pass the time.
Yeah,
Play catch.
yeah.
I played when I was growing up.
Did you
Baseball
High
too.
school?
Yeah.
I did too.
Really?
But
Not junior high. I
Dude,
stopped when I hit
was
high school.
I was a huge stoner in high school, but I was always this big, and coaches all the time, "Do you come play?" And I'm like, "No, I don't." No.
he's trying to
No.
to get you to be on the.
Yeah, all the time,
Defensive
dude.
line or
all the
something.
fucking time. Yeah, that they wanted me to tackle people.
Yeah.
It's like, no, man, I'd rather be, high.
High and playing music. man.
Yeah, no, yeah. Playing guitar. That's right when I started learning how to play guitar was like 9th, 10th grade somewhere. I think it was that summer. I had a job at fucking, where the hell was I working at? I was doing landscaping, but I had a night job, Pizza Hut.
Fuck yeah.
Bought my first guitar from the manager there.
What was it?
Homemade.
Really?
Yeah, I bought it for $50, dude.
What shape was it?
You know the Ibanez with the 2 horns and then the round body, like the ant head
Oh,
body?
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
That's
awesome.
it was that style, but there was no brand. He bought a kit
Yeah.
and just put it together. It was a piece of shit, and then it got stolen.
Mm.
This is an awesome table, by the way. I hate to change the subject, but I'm digging this
So
table.
like an hour and a half in. Yeah, thanks, bud.
Yeah.
Made it at work because
Sweet.
What was that venue in Hot Springs, Devin?
the attic.
The Attic.
The attic. Yeah.
Not a lot of people bringing that place
A
up.
lot of hot shows.
I never got to fucking play there.
I almost died there
Yeah, you fucking man.
Did-
It was so hot up there, dude.
Yeah.
because they had to close the windows when the
Yeah.
band
Was there just
playing.
no AC plus lights, or was it just
There was
small?
no AC, and you're
Yeah.
up in the top of the
Was there
fucking-
lights?
Barely.
Yeah.
Just like
barely.
normal fluorescent.
But
like-
the ceiling was right here.
Yeah.
Oh, so like a
Standing
foot
up.
above your fucking head.
Yeah.
So I mean, the people.
So I tore that ceiling up.
He did.
so the people to air ratio is like 90 to 10.
Some more just hot air. Just
So,
from
yeah, so, I
people.
mean, it's just breath all through there.
Dude.
Well, everyone used to talk about it like it was the best.
I mean, we had some great shows.
No, yeah, there were some great shows
great
there.
connections. It was just fucking.
A
I couldn't do
million
it today.
degrees. Oh,
I
yeah,
would
yeah,
not.
yeah.
But
Yeah,
I
the
mean,
windows open.
one show, I think
Dude.
it was in August. I probably lost a gallon of sweat on stage.
We played in fucking, I want to say it was Jacksonville, but I think I'm wrong. It was a skate park, an indoor one, no AC, middle of August, and it was a metal building.
Jacksonville, Arkansas.
I think. I could be wrong. I'm sorry if I'm, Justin would know. I'm terrible. Like I said, I,
I
have
don't
a shit
think there
memory.
is an indoor skate park.
Well,
in
then it was
Jacksonville.
somewhere
There's an
else, but it
outdoor
was
one.
in Arkansas. I know that. And we played, and we looked at the thermostat on the fucking wall, said 120.
Yeah, I believe it.
And we were playing in this motherfucker, and we were asked the guy, dude, can you please open the door? He's like, we can't.
Yeah, I believe it. That's
And then he tried to
Bartlesville.
charge us for water.
Yeah.
Dude.
What an asshole.
Dude.
He's a promoter.
Yeah.
I bet he's not anymore.
Oh, no, fuck no. And the drum riser that he built came apart while I was playing.
All right.
Yeah, like it split down the middle. Like it started,
Oh, wow.
like it didn't like collapse in on itself. The vibrations made it start coming apart.
Ooh,
Yeah, and he didn't have like it.
that's fucking crazy. Did you guys play at the music hall ever? Fayetteville?
No, dude, I didn't play in Fayetteville till like 2 years ago.
Is that what it's called? Was it
The music
Yeah,
hall?
yeah.
Okay, dude.
That place was awesome.
Dude, we like went there our first time. We played with this band called Rot. Like Wrought Iron.
yeah.
Dude, they were like some 80s stoner
Yeah, they had to be.
motherfuckers.
Yeah,
Are you talking about the first time when there
First
was only
time
3 people
three
there?
girls were there. 3. 1, 2, 3.
And Rot played for
Fucking hour. Like
before you guys,
they were leaving, and Devin and John were at the door. Like, no, you can't leave. Just stay for us.
at
Just stay.
least listen to us.
Listen, just give us a shot.
So we're not playing in front of.
We're not
just
this
the three
fucking band
people.
right here.
Yeah.
Stay. And they stayed, and we played, and they bought an ass ton of merch.
Yeah,
Hell
I
yeah.
remember that. Yeah.
Dude, and like we came back like, I don't know, 2 weeks later, and it was just fucking
Packed house.
Packed, awesome.
It was the weirdest shit ever. I don't know how. I just word of mouth is just incredible.
Y'all's word of mouth was on another level, though. I'm
Dude,
trying to
like-
say, like,
Well, it's like you always have to play that certain venue to 2 or 3 people.
Yeah.
but y'all always had that. I feel like watching as an outsider, I feel like it was always like that with y'all. You, if somebody said, "Oh, we're playing Ashes is playing, you guys are gonna be on the show," you knew for a fucking fact it was gonna be a hype ass night. You
We
knew
did. We did our best, you know.
Yeah.
We fucking had a powwow
It's
usually.
like I was telling you at the funeral, like it's so weird to like have like not idolize, but like look up to people that you know, like your peers. You're like, dude, these guys are doing something so fucking good, and you take little bits.
I
Like
get it.
like my future bands, we do shit that y'all pioneered around here. Does that make sense?
Makes sense, yeah.
Yeah.
And I get it, like Wake and shit. Like,
I mean,
yeah,
those
look
are
up to
so
that,
many
dude.
pioneers before us.
Yeah,
you know?
right,
I
yeah.
mean, we just
Well,
You know,
everything
kept
is
it going.
influencing everything, right? Nothing was truly original, but
you
there's
know,
influence
and there was
from
so
every-
many other sick bands.
I know
at that time.
dude. Man, there was so many.
You know,
God.
I mean, there was people playing on the talent level that we didn't know.
Remember when Vino's would just have 200 people in it just cause?
Just cause.
Yeah.
Haste a Day, we're like, who the
Yeah,
fuck
like
is this
every other
fucking band?
fucking Friday.
And they come in and like, oh shit, I'm being
Yeah.
knocked into the fucking merch table. What the fuck is going on here? And they're like the best band ever.
Yeah.
Who was that one band from Indiana that came through?
Haste Today?
No,
Haste a Day?
the other one. The drummer sang.
Beloved,
No,
No, they're not from.
They're
from.
they're on Facetown. They're a Christian band. Shit, I'm just like you, Corey. I can't remember this shit.
The drummer sang. Was the drummer the front man?
He was at the beginning, but then.
But when they played, was he up front? That's what I'm saying.
No,
Okay.
he was in the back. He was like a singer. And they had like a screamer guy too. God, what was the name of him?
Damn it! What label were they on?
Face Down.
actually,
Face
we
Down.
had a chance to be on Face Down
Yeah, Kingston Falls. I remember that.
in Joplin,
Okay.
Missouri.
Yeah. You ever played there? That's a good place. to
Joplin is the shit.
At
I'd
the
have played
Foundry.
there.
The Foundry.
Yeah,
And we were asked by
it's just a good town, really.
what was that band?
play. Kingston Falls.
And
Somehow I
another
remember
another
that.
band, and they were saying, "Look, there's a spot open. Take
And
off with us right now."
Right.
But we couldn't do it
Couldn't
because
fucking do it.
everybody had to come home and be responsible.
Don't say everybody. It was Tommy and John.
No, it was John.
Yeah, it was John.
It was not me.
It was kind of you.
Why was it me? I don't give a fuck.
I mean, I get you hated your job, but
John, we got you.
Kentucky.
yeah, John, it's all on you.
Yeah, you should have been here.
maybe Mel too.
Ann Hutchinson.
No.
No, we were all like,
Ann
yeah,
Ann
let's do it.
Hutchinson.
They played.
Holy crap!
They played. They were playing over here. Do y'all remember this? TNT did a thing. Not Beloved. Yeah. No. Power went out. PA got fucked up. Got to whatever. Something happened over here, so they moved it to the front line. And my
was there.
band got to play. Do you remember my first band, Zero and the Next, bro? We were cool as fuck.
That's amazing.
But,
I think I do.
hey, so I had no idea who any of these people. All this was still so brand new to me. Like Living Sacrifice, I had just found out about Zayo.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Fucking
It's an experience, dude.
yeah, Ludacris. Huh?
Yeah. Oh,
Huh?
shit, dude. You
Yeah,
got it.
all these bands I was just figuring out, but I had always been a performance guy. So I was always crazy on stage. Kind of like, I mean, I'm sure. So even like 3 years in, so we play and then they're playing, but they had just lost their bass player and I'm outside and they asked me, hey dude, do you want to come play bass with us? And I was just like, dude, I should have said fucking yes. But I thought at the time my band was just fucking, we were going
And which band
places,
is this?
motherfucker. Zero with an X.
No, Ann Hutchinson.
Ann Hutchinson, yeah.
Okay, that was the band.
We were going to be fucking millionaires,
They had
motherfucker. I'm still broke. I should have went with Ann Hutchinson.
Their vocalist was, I don't know how to say this.
I was also in high
slightly
school still.
Feminine, kind of.
Yeah. No, they all
then-
were. Yeah.
And then both of the guitar players had afros.
Yep.
And they were freaking some head banging afros that
Yep.
were fucking off the chart.
Dude, their cover art for that one album I'll never forget. They did
was
a
fucking
mock.
awesome.
They made fun of like those old.
You sure it's not at the drive-in?
I mean, same style of
Same,
person.
yeah.
You know,
But they
were
put on a
very-
hell of a show, though.
They were the first guys I remember. Their clothes were so tight, and I was like, why? I was still wearing Jinkos, baby. You know, like everything. I was like, don't y'all like to move around in your clothes?
Yeah, I can proudly say I've never owned a pair of Jinkos.
Proud.
Lie?
Proudly.
From Jacksonville,
Well,
dude.
first
Dude,
off,
I never.
so you had kickwares. You went way past that. You went to their 34 waist, 34 foot.
Yeah. You can put all kinds of shit in them pockets, dude.
Uh-huh. Dude,
Like,
my buddy Joel used to put his math book in his back pocket. Yeah. He would just stop in his locker between classes and change books out.
yeah, dude. I remember those days. It was fun.
Oh, God.
And that band was For Today.
There you go. For
Yes.
today.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was before they got big dogs.
As fuck.
They were actually just kind of little shit asses running around the world.
Yeah.
They were cool guys. I mean,
They got big.
dude, they got huge.
Little shit asses.
Little shit asses. They were
Weren't we all?
children.
though? We all were.
I was never a shit ass.
You really weren't. You really weren't, though. You were quiet.
Thank you,
He's
Devin.
still kind of
Yeah.
quiet, though.
I was-
Yeah, no. He was never a shit ass, so
Thank you, Devin.
he's always just been the mechanic.
Yeah. The fixer.
Yeah.
The
I
fixer.
fix stuff.
Like a superhero.
You blow a fuse. Tommy fixes it.
Yeah, that's
Tommy.
right.
Tommy.
Who needs a
what now?
restring? Tommy does it.
Yeah.
I swear I did
So
it.
you were the guy that had like the gear knowledge?
I was that fucking
Okay.
guy.
You're
John's
that guy.
like sweating and dying and bullshit all over his guitar and it's like rusting and shit.
Mm.
I'm like, dude.
Please don't look at any of my guitars.
But John's the one that
Yeah, they're all
was the
that way.
fabric that held it together for a long time.
Yeah, John was like the daddy.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
the dad guy?
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't do that.
Mm.
Or
He was the one. We got to do this. Make sure you do this. Show up on time. And all. Just
Well, he did like all the
we
merchandise.
got to go through this set 3 times.
Like he set that shit up like the merchandise.
He did all the merch stuff?
He did. He
Yeah.
ran the MySpace. We got the money. He ran all that until Mel like got a key and was starting to. But I mean, he was like the daddy, and then Joe was like the music daddy.
Right.
You know, we'd get in and like write a riff, and like Joe's like, "It's not good enough." I'm like, "Oh fuck,
And solid,
gotta
too.
work hard."
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd be on
So
our ass,
fucking
dude,
solid.
for real.
I was
Appreciated it.
I was hated because of that.
no,
like to
you
know
weren't.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
No.
People were
It's
pissed at me.
not
all the
hate.
time
It's
because of
just
that.
frustration. Me and Justin have this shit too, man. Where he'll be like, "No," and I'll be like, "Dude, you're pushing the fucking part. Please just stop going to like that kind of shit." You know?
Yeah, he held us
It's frustration.
together.
We
Yeah,
don't
it
hate each
sucked.
other. Yeah.
I'm like, damn it, I don't want to hear that.
Well, here's
It's the
because you
truth.
know he's fucking right. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the worst part.
the cold
It's like,
hard
damn
truth.
it.
And he's always had the cold
Drummers
hard truth.
shouldn't be fucking right.
And even though that, I mean, with the project that we're in now,
Are you drumming?
I'm
Yeah, I
drumming.
forgot that.
Yes.
Okay, sweet.
But I mean, the riff reins have been handed over to Tyler pretty much,
Yeah.
okay.
and me and him kind of butt heads a little bit because I'm always trying to tell him to simplify things because he'll
Make it a little more sturdy.
he'll play something and he'll add it to it, and then it's like something that it
It's
was
just like a whole bunch of shit at once.
yeah.
Yeah.
But then I tell him, just play that.
Just bring that back a little.
They have a really
just
good like chemistry. It's weird to watch.
Me and
That's good.
him work very well together.
Yeah.
That is
it's
good.
it's weird how crazy this project
It's
is.
like you
coming
can
together.
take a little criticism, you can give a little criticism. or
We'll
compliments.
just hug it out
Yeah. I like that.
straight up.
Yeah.
Isn't writing so strange? To me, it's just the strangest thing.
I mean, like we were talking last night. I mean, being in a band is like no other relationship that you have with anybody else.
No, dude,
you know,
it's the weirdest thing. It's so hard to describe too, because if you haven't done it, you would never know.
You never know.
The attachment is.
I mean, it's such a
great.
I've never hugged so many dudes in my life.
Right.
Like, it's more than family.
Or
Like,
been mad at. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you make up and you're like, oh, yeah, that was dumb. Sorry.
dude, it's hard to explain.
It is
like,
so weird. It's like otherworldly.
Yeah.
I think
it is.
because
It
your
really
brains have been linked up through sound and like almost like numbers and the universal language is music. So you're all synced up,
Yeah.
talking to each other without talking to each other. And
Yeah.
You're playing all this shit, and then you're on another fucking level, dude. It's like telepathy almost.
It's the strangest.
Yeah.
fucking
it's
thing,
a
dude.
certain type of chemistry.
Yeah,
But
It's
I love
weird,
it.
dude.
It's
And when you find the right people, that's the best part. Because I've
Yeah.
been in plenty of bands with the wrong people, and it's just like you're never quite there. You half-ass whatever you're doing, or you'll just do what you want to do in the moment instead of like a collective thing.
See, that was the thing about Ashes is we had all the right people.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
well when Devin was in the band.
when Devin was in the band, yes, and that
That's the
chemistry.
first time he's ever said that.
He
I'm gonna start crying.
The tissues right there, tissues.
All I'm saying is everybody knows that I wasn't supposed to be the front man, and Devin was supposed to be in the band.
and Mel's supposed to sing.
Yes, and the times
That's when the band was
at
on
its
point.
peak.
Yeah.
yeah.
Tighter than a motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know, and then we go out for what 8, 9, 10 days in a row or something like that,
Mhm.
and then you come back not realizing how much tighter you are from that.
Dude, every like
Dude, tour makes you fucking
tight.
dude. If you ain't tour, if you want to be better, go on tour.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're either gonna break up or you're gonna be better than you ever could be.
Dude, it's insane. Like
It's
you play
insane.
I remember like my back hurting.
That's
like,
what
the
happened
first
with your
couple
old band.
days, and-
Oh, dude, because you're
Which one?
sleeping on
Soul
garbage.
Embrace?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh
just
yeah.
I mean, I didn't know if I
car
bring it up or
seat,
not,
playing
but
hard.
and
Ugh.
then eventually it just kind of goes away.
Yep. Oh, your body just accepts it. It's
Yeah.
like, well, we're a garbage dump now.
Yeah.
We're a garbage dump. I remember we drove the day of that tour. We drove from fucking here to Texarkana, played the show, and it's heavy. Like My Hands to War wasn't metal, but we were technical, so we went crazy.
Yeah.
Then we drive from there all the fucking way to Austin. We sleep for 2 hours. We play in Austin, Texas. We drive all the way back to Waco, and we sleep for about 4 hours. And I remember we thought we were going to sleep till we wanted, but we had no idea where we parked. And we woke up. We had all the windows down because it was fucking July, and we woke up to a fucking garbage truck. I had accidentally parked right next to a garbage. I never saw it. I was delirious
Yeah.
because I did all the driving
happens.
and drumming. And then you wake up to this. So then we go and then we drive all the fucking way to Louisiana. Yeah.
like you get delirious.
Dude, you're running on delirium.
I mean, one
It's fun,
time
though.
we
It
hit,
is so fun.
we were in 2 different vehicles going to a show, and we stop at this gas station, and then Mel's got this stupid idea.
Of course.
Is that where he got the bullet belt from?
No.
And, I can't. Who did he run up to? John. I think it might have been Jed. It might have been you.
What is the story?
He said, "You ever heard of that show MASH?"
It was definitely me.
And you were like proudly, yeah. And he was like, "Go on and mash these nuts in your mouth."
I almost fucking killed him that night, by the way.
That was delirium right there.
Yeah.
And then that become an ongoing joke about anything.
Yeah, we had
Yeah. Oh man, he said that all the time about everything.
I pissed Patty off one time because I said,
down the keys.
no. I was like, bro, you ever heard of that band Shinedown? No, I said that to you. No, you didn't. Yes, you did. And you were like, hell yeah, I got all 3 of their albums.
What was the punchline?
And I was like, go on, let these nuts shine down on you.
every time, dude.
Dude. Oh my!
I got the
goodness.
Wendy's.
Yeah,
The Wendy's nuts gonna be in your mouth.
Wendy's.
Mel had the donkeys.
Donkeys.
Donkey.
Go on, duck these nuts.
That's
Delirium.
Oh yeah,
That's what happens.
you
when
invent shit.
You're around a bunch of morons 24/7.
I think that
great.
type of attitude is what kept us together for so long.
Yeah.
100%, dude. Yeah, you can't take it too serious.
We
You just fall
laughed.
apart.
Yeah, because we worked way too hard and we had to play harder.
Release, and you had to have something to release it, right? So you all use humor and
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah. We didn't do that. We were terrible. Well, that's why we went away for a while because it was like we just had to, man.
Yeah.
We were just burning it. It was
No.
always. It was just like nonstop, and everything had to be serious. And a lot of that's my fault. But
You've always got to play harder than you work.
yeah, man,
But you always got to
I
work
know
hard.
that now. I know that now.
Seriously, out of all the bands, though, like seriously, these guys were probably the most fun that I've had.
Yeah,
Just as far as that carefree, like Ava Braun had a humor to it, but it was real. It got dark real fucking quick.
Yeah.
yeah. I saw you guys a couple of times. It did.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that was like your Frankenstein.
Yeah, but it was just like all of our, like, me and Jason were real sick fucks, and and I think it just kind of crept in on Chad a little bit, and like
Y'all were a super tight band, though.
we.
Super tight.
You want another beer?
Yeah, thank you.
There you go.
Oh,
But these dudes were definitely like that release of just anything goes, kind of laugh about
Right.
everything.
It showed too. Well, if you got to hang out with you guys, because once it was fucking showtime, the professional hats. You know,
Oh yeah.
They-
It looked real mean whenever we were playing, and then after it was a joke again.
we're really laughing
right,
yeah,
right, right,
underneath.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, these motherfuckers think we're serious.
yeah,
But Father Joe would be like, "Whoosh, get your ass to work."
Yeah.
And we're like, okay.
Well, no, man. Every time we got done playing a show, it was comedy hour. After that.
Yeah.
It was serious shit, though. The
You
show
know,
was,
I mean, you could see Mel moonwalking to Elvis Presley.
Right,
You know,
right.
just anything.
And you were the best sweater of all time.
Oh my god, dude, he sweat
sweat.
so much.
legendary.
Dude, I'm sweating right now.
Yeah,
He's
I know.
sweating right now.
I thought you were crying earlier. I was like, oh, he's fucking sweating. It's cold in here.
No, dude, I freaking sweat. Profusely. Yeah, it's been that way my whole life.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
I think me and you used to have competitions who would sweat more when we would drum together.
dude,
You
when I got
always
done
fucking
drumming,
won.
I would take my shirt off and
Wring
wring
it
out,
out.
like so much sweat.
It's the
ridiculous.
nastiest shit.
and it has an
ever.
odor to it.
And
Dude.
people would want to hug me after shows, and
Yeah.
I'm like, wet. I'm
Nope.
wet. And they're like, oh, they're thinking I'm just damp or something like that.
nope.
And then they just stick their hands in some water.
You been swimming, motherfucker?
That's what it's like. It's like hugging a motherfucker out of the pool.
Yeah.
Like, no, that came out of my body. You must
very
have to drink a
salty.
lot of
Yeah.
water.
You got a lot of sodium and water on you now.
Yeah, I used to steer clear of Joe's ass. I was like,
I'm glad I didn't take
because he would go out of his way to hug me.
Oh, yeah,
Because it's
yeah,
asshole. He'd be like, hey, Tony, what's up? I'm like, oh, damn it, Joe.
because it would soak through his shirt
Oh,
and get on
yeah.
his skin. It was that bad.
Yeah,
God, he would get me.
Just lock him in. No, you're not going anywhere.
Be running. Get your donkey ass. Away.
That was just the look on some people's faces they didn't understand.
It was great.
Man, I warned the girls. Yeah, they're like, "Oh, you did such a good job." I'm like, I'm just warning you. I feel like I just jumped out of a swimming pool, and it's gross because it's sweat. And they're like, "I don't care." And then they touch you, and they're like, "Oh God."
Yeah, you swam with him.
I've heard that a lot. I don't care,
Yeah,
yeah.
but they do.
They do after.
100%. Well, because they're all dolled up. I'm like, don't put your face on my arm or nothing like that. Because a lot of it's like that one arm hug shit. Like, oh, you did such a good job. It's like, don't do it. I promise you that makeup's coming off. It's gonna be on my shoulder. Yeah, man, those some fucking good times.
Man, winter shows are the best for Joe.
Winter
Oh,
shows
yeah.
are
No,
the best.
not really.
Really?
Because I'm
Because then you
sweating.
go out.
Yeah, then he's sweating and he gets pneumonia.
That fucking
Pneumonia.
Dude, that shit
20
just
below.
happened to me.
crap, and I'm freaking icicles are coming off of my nose.
What was your favorite time to play? Like spring?
Summer, dude.
Fall.
Fall?
Summer. Oh yeah, fall.
Yeah.
Outdoors and fall,
Had
man.
that crisp little wind.
Yeah,
in
just
it.
that good
man.
breeze, man.
Yeah.
Leaves are falling.
It's like when you can walk out and it's just like 10 degrees differential.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. That is a good time. Especially out here. We play out here and there's no AC or nothing. So whatever the fuck it is outside,
That's what you're feeling.
that's it.
We're about to deal with that this summer.
Yeah.
Oh, good. In the garage. Ugh.
Just what? Oh, it's
It's
the
going to be
best, man.
horrible.
We
I
want to
call it weight loss season.
Yeah.
We want to play that mutant show so bad.
Why don't you? It's
Hell
in
no.
what, June?
By the time we get ready, it's gonna the lineup's gonna be solidified.
You think?
It's already solidified, isn't it?
I think it's June.
I don't think it's 100%. I think there's a lot of bands like
Mutants of the Monster
We're not ready yet, dude.
Fest
you don't think you're ready? You don't think you will be ready?
by June.
Y'all are so good.
I'm a little bitch. I'm scared.
It's been a minute since it's been on stage.
It's been a while. Yeah.
How many years has it been?
Like 2 years, 3 years.
Was that when we did the show?
3 years, yeah.
Yeah.
The return show.
Ashes of Augustine
Yeah.
at Spa City Metal
I was
Fest.
there.
We need to talk. We need to talk about that. We need to talk about the practices and
Do it,
Mel
dude.
Mel on the
Let's
damn
talk about the
phone.
comeback. Yo,
Yeah,
y'all
we
fucking
do.
y'all
We
would
do.
y'all put that out. That was something y'all Facebook streamed that shit, didn't you?
Well,
Mel
Yeah, I
like
did it.
on
No
the
idea.
phone practicing through the
oh, yes, yes.
Oh yeah.
Skype. Y'all had like Skype practices or
Okay,
whatever?
FaceTime, yeah.
Mel was in
FaceTime.
Florida at
Yeah.
the time. So we set the phone up and put him on Skype.
And put a mic to it.
and
For real?
For real. There was a little delay, but it worked.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was crazy. It was so fucking. We were like in Eric Stewart and them their practice space off University there behind Seymour Tequila.
Yep.
storage buildings.
buildings.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Thank you, Eric. It was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, we had him on the phone. We were playing, and it was Marcus was playing guitar,
Mm-hmm.
of course. It was a good fucking time, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, it just came together so quick, and then we played the show
It really did. It came together. How many times did we
like
practice?
twice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It really felt. It went
came-
right back into it.
Right, it came
Yeah.
right back. It was insane.
Yeah.
That,
It
by the
was-
way,
it
that
was
room
insane.
is so loud because it's all metal.
Yeah. Yes, it
Playing
is.
a tin can.
Yeah.
It's like echoey and very harsh
Yeah.
on the ears.
So we got this memorial coming up.
We do.
Oh, okay. I
just
didn't
talked to
know we
Sam,
were. I didn't know
actually.
we were gonna bring it up. That's cool, man.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I knew about it, but I didn't want to say anything.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's obvious. You
I
know?
think it is. I mean, a lot of people have been like, "Man, I wonder," and I'm like, "Do you really think they're not?" I haven't
Yeah.
said like, "Yeah, they are," but like, it's like, come on, dude. Of course they're going to.
It's coming,
It's-
yeah. I just
So
talked to
they-
Sam.
We got one band booked, confirmed already.
Saints. Becoming Saints.
Hopefully they do it.
They will do it. I just talked.
They will.
No, I know they will.
I didn't know if they were
I'm just
supposed to
giving.
announce
If,
that or
if
not,
Drew or
but-
Jeff is listening, I'm
Fuck
just
it.
giving them shit.
Fuck it.
Yeah, yeah. They're playing it. I hope. They need to write a new record too, just FYI.
Shout out Jeff, Drew, Alan.
Get y'all shit together.
Please. Our ears would love it.
Yeah.
I probably brought it up like 14 times when I was blackout drunk the other time when they were here.
But she said July or October now.
That's probably perfect timing.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I told her. I was like, it's pretty good timing.
So what's the?
I just don't know what Ashes is going to do to contribute to it.
Dude, you know what everyone's idea, and I've heard this from multiple people in different scenarios. All the old school heads coming up and doing a song
With
with y'all guys, like a karaoke, but with all the old bands, but y'all would have practice with them. Literally, that's been brought up to me at least 5 or 6 times.
would you be into that, Devin?
I'm totally cool with that. You got to get Joe or you got to get John into that.
You know, like Stan.
I don't know.
'cause he
And
does
good
that
luck.
power- he
John,
does that-
you hear
He
that?
does that power violence style.
Yeah.
Like, and it would be like in their styles, but it would also be like in honor.
Well, dude, he used to do fucking throw stones.
I
all
know.
the time.
I know. Like that's and I'm just what I've heard because people talk to me and
It's a great idea, but
that's been more than once and not in the same conversation from other people.
That
Really?
is a great idea.
but how are we gonna?
Well, you just pick the ones you like.
Schedule
just
it.
guys,
I also think it
hey,
would be cool.
either they'll want to put it. What I would do is I would be like, no, you have to be here.
we'll have to put it on. We'll have to promote it that way.
Right. If cooking spaghetti is more important, then go cook spaghetti. But this is this, and you're either in or you're out. So you're going to do it on this day.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, with
You have to be
us,
stern. Yeah.
we are a practicing fucking band.
No,
we
I
will
know.
not get on stage willy nilly.
You're right, and be shitty.
It's
right.
got to be fucking
on.
tight as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No bullshit.
Yeah.
Is Tommy drunk?
No, not yet. But it's got.
You
I
got
wish.
the lazy eye.
I do.
Yeah, it's happening.
I just.
No, he just got in the zone.
I'm at my comfort level. I had to scale it back because of my blackout incident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now that's why you had 3 beers each.
But for real, if you want to sing, just holler at us. Well,
I
Figure that
could
out.
probably.
I
know
know
at least
Jimmy wants to do it.
3 people.
Stan would do it. Who else?
We used to play with you guys, and I know that Todd would
do it.
want to do it. And honestly, if y'all can't find one, man, I'd fucking love to do an Ashes.
Do it, brother.
Augustine
Yeah,
song.
yeah.
I learned how to I learned how to scream a few years ago, and I don't suck at it from what I've been told. So that would be fun as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you don't suck at it.
Thank you.
We
You're
we'll have
actually
to
very
practice
good.
again. I forgot
Thanks,
all the
buddy.
songs again.
Me too.
Well, that would be like one of those things where you pick 5, 6 songs.
Yeah,
You
we
pick-
wouldn't.
You pick
go
one guy
crazy
for
with
each
it.
song.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, this is it. Or 2. Pick out 4 people, or pick out 3 people and do 2 songs each. You know,
Yeah.
I
So
mean,
I was kind of thinking.
I
like,
think it would be short if we do something like that.
I would do that.
I wouldn't want to
Yeah.
push it too far.
Don't put too much pressure on yourself.
Let's put a lot of work into a few amount of songs.
Yeah.
And do like a big thing like the beforehand, but like just these killer fucking acts, and then finally just like do it. Like, here it is, here's fun. Let's blow up some beach balls. Let's have a
have
moment.
fun, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's make it fun. Like, this is a sad thing. It's whatever, but let's make it fun.
Yeah.
Like, let's
Yeah.
do
But
what
it's
we need to
also
do.
a celebration of
It
somebody's
is a
life.
celebration. Right.
Both their
Yeah.
lives, and they're
Yeah,
both
both
of
of
those
them.
men.
And
yeah.
this is about
Right.
Marcus also.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Shit. Damn. Yeah.
It's rough.
I've been there. It's tough. It's
Yeah, you
tough.
have. Yeah,
It's
It
tough.
sucks.
I've been there a couple of times. Not the best.
well, I figured I'd be okay about it today, talking about Mel, because I got it out of me last night.
You do.
I was worried,
I'll go
buddy.
ahead
I
and
was.
admit
That's why I
it.
didn't want to bring it up. I was like, shit.
But
I don't know.
I broke the hell down last night.
Yeah.
He did.
It's healthy, bro. It makes you feel better. Makes the brain at ease. What is it,
Man,
comfort?
it's healthy to release it.
It is.
You know,
I
mean, it
haven't-
really is.
I still haven't accepted it.
Yeah, it's
Like-
still weird.
Tommy's
Right.
over here. He's already tried to call Mel 3 times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I feel like I'm just.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it's still like a surreal thing. Like, it's not really.
Yeah.
Has it happened? Yeah, we were all.
I still
there.
think he's in Florida. He's gonna message me any moment talking
Right.
about, you need to come down here and shoot some of these girls, man.
Yeah. I still look
Exactly.
I still look for the posts from my friends. It's like, oh, they'll post like, you'll just be skimming. Like, I wonder what it's like. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah, nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird.
I thought it was a fucking prank. To be honest, I was like, "This is
I thought it was.
Oh,
a
that's
joke
how
too.
far out
I
of
thought
the
it was
realm
a
of
bad joke.
believability. Yeah,
I was like-
bad joke.
this is low down, Mel.
Yeah.
That's fucked up, bro."
Yeah.
But
And then his mom took over his Facebook account and started liking some of my stuff.
That
and it
was-
freaking me out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that
Yeah.
was maybe
She still
bad
does it,
taste.
too.
Yeah, I saw that. She's making posts and stuff. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, don't. Just stop. Just delete
wow, it fucks with me.
it. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I make a post about Mel, and then Mel Booth Jr. likes it.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I'm like,
Woo.
Yeah.
Is he
Kinda-
fucking with me?
kind of cringy.
But we all cope differently, and that's probably part of her thing.
Sure.
You know, part of her journey's like seeing it. It's
She
part of
likes
believing it.
seeing that her
Right.
her child made an impact in
Right.
someone's life.
Yeah.
Or had
So
people.
I will just
He
gonna go ahead and throw this out there. Mel has 2 boys.
Yeah.
They are, especially Jordan, the
Mm-hmm.
oldest one. He's wanting any type of Ashes of Augustine memorabilia.
Okay.
If
Yeah.
anybody on here is listening that has anything that they're willing to give up, give any of us a shout. Me and Tommy, Devin.
I got some old photos.
Do you really?
Yeah.
He
I'd like to see those.
he didn't get to know his dad his whole life,
Yeah.
Right.
so he finally saw his dad in, I think, 12 years in a casket,
Yeah.
It was the fucking worst.
and it was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
Dude, the drawings got me. I wasn't even crying until that shit.
Yeah, it was. Man,
Damn.
And so if there's any of y'all out there that can pull some stuff together, we're gonna send a care package. To
Even
them.
if it's like duplicates. Like, if you don't want to give up your original thing, can we duplicate it? Would that
absolutely,
be okay?
yeah,
Absolutely.
anything to where he can get to know his dad on some kind of level,
Right.
Because he's
Right.
never been in his life, because his mom just kind of
moved.
ripped him
Yeah.
away from him.
You know,
moved
yeah,
away.
life. You know, circumstantial things.
Yeah.
You don't expect things like this to happen. So
Yeah.
in the end, it's kind of like, well, in hindsight, that would be awesome. Yeah, if anybody has anything,
So we just want to
DM
drop him
me-
a care package.
yeah, DM me at the Crashcast or any of our personal stuff. If you know any of us, surely they would. At this
Surely.
point, yeah.
Hopefully,
Pictures, pics, Fucking
Anything.
Anything.
Old sweaty T-shirt.
Your old piece
Anything.
of shit, Ashes of Augustine, just
Yeah.
shirt. Just
If
give
it
to us.
involves Mel,
Right. Okay.
that's it.
Yeah.
We gotta get this kid something. That shit was
Show flyers.
It was hard to watch. It was the worst shit ever.
Dude, it was a fucking.
It was awful.
It was awful. It was
Yeah.
one of the worst ones. I've
That-
been to a few shit shows, but that one was
Bad.
fucking bad.
Fuck. It was.
I almost was like, I don't even know if I should be here, dude. Like, I feel like this is for
I'm glad you
somebody
came.
else, man.
Yeah, I'm
No,
glad you came.
I'm glad you made it out.
I did too, man. The last part, the walk into the, what is that? Because there's always like two parts to funerals. I don't know.
Yeah, going to the graveside.
Going to the gravesite part, that was more freeing. Once the inside stuff was over, but that's once everybody could talk and stuff and kind of.
Yeah, and shout out to Scott Dombrowski
Right.
Yeah.
because one of the pallbearers,
Bald.
I don't know what happened, but right before we were supposed to carry the casket, he got very anxietal
Yeah.
Bounced.
and bounced. And Dombrowski stepped up.
Yeah, he did.
So big shout out to him.
Right. He was
Love you,
actually at the stage thing too. He showed up and helped put some pieces.
Oh, did he
on that,
really?
too. Yeah.
Damn, that damn old Scott. You never know what he's going to do.
He's just fucking showing up places, man. Just doing stuff
I saw him playing hockey the other
out
day.
here doing the Lord's work.
He's just a wholesome dude.
Yeah. Renaissance man.
He is a bit of a Renaissance man.
Yeah.
Him and Serena. They
Yeah.
they both fucking remodeled their own house together,
Yeah, it's crazy.
That was insane. Yeah, they
and that shit looked amazing too.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
like, have y'all ever done this?
I'm doing this type of
Yeah,
work.
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
watching
That's what
them
I
do
was
it.
like. Yeah, that's how I felt too. I was like, damn. I will say this: I wish Joe had shown up to the stage thing.
Where were we at, Joe?
All right, yeah, I'm gonna be completely
I didn't want
honest here.
to.
I've been out of work. Okay,
Yeah, I get it, dude.
I didn't have no gas money to get there.
Bro,
I would've
just
gave you
call
gas
me.
money.
I would have got you there. I'd have sent Justin's bitch ass to come get you. He's like a little personal Uber. Justin, will you go to the store and get the? Here's some
No,
money.
but
I give him money.
I wanted to be there. I mean, I was watching it go down. You know, people making posts about it and stuff like that, and it was irritating.
It was
me.
awesome because the people
because-
that there was a lot of people that showed up. So you might remember my old bassist David. He showed up as well. Big tall guy. It's been years since y'all have seen him, so maybe not. But he showed up and he has some building knowledge. And we were in the demo, and then Stan showed up, and a lot of people showed up to help and lend a hand, but not a lot of people had like fabricating knowledge.
Yeah.
Like, here's what I see. Here's what I know I need to do. So it ended up because man, when we tore it apart, it was just a fucking nightmare. Not what was expected at all. I really honestly thought, let's get here at 8. We'll be done by 8. He painted. Fucking, it took.
Was it a pretty tough demolition?
Oh, dude. Yeah, it was stupid.
Stuck together.
I mean, it was, but it was just the way they had it in there. It was so bad and so like not planned out. Dude, the fucking on the far right, if you're looking at the stage on the far right, were all those old dead snakes. They wouldn't take them down. They would just pile them up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was just a ledge. It was a 1 foot fucking ledge that was under there. And then the staircase had 3-inch gaps on either side that were just plywood, just bolted to the gaps. Dust, no lie, inch, half inch.
Man, it was a fucking mess. Dude.
It was a mess, dude. But now that motherfucker, bro, I'm telling you,
Thank you
gotta
so much.
Just
Thank you.
oh, everybody is
All
more than
y'all.
welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yes.
it
I had to
was-
go to the zoo, so
just go by there. Just swing by, even if it's just to go get some food.
I swung by the other day and I saw the stage outside the door,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
side door.
yeah.
I was like, "Oh, there's the stage."
That big part,
Yeah.
that was the old staircase.
Badass.
It fucking just came right in 2 pieces as soon as I moved it, dude. The only thing holding that motherfucker together was gravity.
Yeah. What the fuck are you doing, Joe?
Breaking cardinal
Failed.
rules.
You failed.
Y'all want to wrap this bitch up?
Yeah, man.
Sure.
Okay.
I don't know. We got any other bullets?
I think people should do the thing. Donate your Ashes of Augustine merch to Mel's kid if you can. If it's just a copy, call me. Fuck, I'll pay to have them made. No big deal. Yeah. And I can come to you, or any of us can come to you and pick it up.
Okay.
Let's see. Be on the lookout for that show in October.
Yeah. I don't.
More information will come out as
Sam will.
right. Sam's in charge of all
It's
that.
a
I'm
Sam
Sam's on top
CT
of
thing,
that.
so I don't.
Right.
Yeah.
and shit. Y'all don't have a band name yet, so what do you got?
What do I have?
Devin, what do you have?
What do you got going, buddy?
Man, I'm still doing Veil, and I'm doing some
Shout it out, buddy.
doing Veil.
Shout it out. Put your wiener away. No, I'm just
doing some solo stuff just for fun, and then just doing my photography stuff.
Right, yeah, you are kick-ass at photography too. Shit. I
Thank
forget
you.
that you know how to do fucking
That's
everything.
some sick photography too.
Yeah, I dig it.
Renaissance man over here too.
I mean,
Thank you.
next level
I
photography.
follow a few people's Instagrams that are like, Devin Moe's like, fuck, man, this guy's busier than a motherfucker.
Right? He's like
Out there,
Oklahoma
he's
today, and
grinding, yeah.
Dallas today, and like, dude.
He's out here grinding it the fuck out. All right, well, that's Ashes of Augustine's story. It's almost fucking ready to be closed, the final chapter, I guess. That's kind of sad, but I'm excited for it, man.
We've closed it a bunch of times.
Yeah.
and
I know you
it
have.
still comes back open.
That's true.
Some fucking how. I don't know why.
Yeah.
But I think the most important thing to take away is that merch thing. I didn't know that he was wanting that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's both his kids. But
Yeah,
Jordan. needs-
Jordan more importantly
Yeah.
because
Okay.
he just
He
didn't
just
know
didn't
his
know
dad.
him.
Yeah, not at all.
I'll put some links to some stuff. Maybe people can reach out in the description of this. If you're listening, just click. Hopefully it'll be clickable on their device or whatever. I put them in there, but I never know what's clickable. It's just like,
Yeah.
well, here's some fucking URLs. Hopefully it works.
Yeah.
I need to get better at that shit. I'm really bad at social media. But all right, everybody, we're at Crashcast Pod, and on Twitter it's Crashcast Pod 1, but I don't check that shit anyway because I'm pretty sure no one uses it Twitter anymore. But it's out there. Fuck, man, nothing left.
No, we're good, man.
We're good,
All right,
man.
bud.
Let's wrap
Well,
it up.
Thank you, fellas. I really appreciate it. Thanks for all the
having us out.
inspiration over the
Yeah,
years.
thank
and
you.
I can't wait to fucking keep doing more shit with you fellas. Y'all's first show, y'all got to have Lame Johnny or My Hands to War open
Yeah.
that bitch up.
Yeah, we'll do something.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
you can have us on when we get more developed.
Y'all can I hate headlining. It's the worst.
No, I mean on the podcast.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, the whole band. Ooh.
Yeah.
Perfect. When y'all have a name, holler at me. All right, everyone. Thanks for listening.
Thank you.
You ain't never heard. This is a rap, the rap, the rap, the rap, the rap. You ain't never heard. This is a rap, the rap, the rap, the rap, the rap. You ain't never heard. Ooh, when I get on you, you won't know what to do, cause this is so true. Playing the same sweep for 5 years. You need to practice malicious and get your butt in gear. I'm sick and tired of hearing about you crying and whining about the time and then grinding. Oh, what you gon' do?
A big daddy, just a little daddy. Back in 86, you was calling me daddy. Your face is whack like a mad butt crack. Keep talking that crap and get attacked by the nutsack. You going down, pound for pound. With my foot in your ass, cause you know